Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons. It is 1802. 1802 on the 22nd day of March, 2025. Look at it all. It's been chilly. It's been chilly over here. We are below freezing. Are you chilly, OJ?
Yes,
Yeah.
it got cold here again, and windy.
Cold and windy, yeah. All right, West Coasters, hit us. What's the temperature today?
Let me see. It is in Matadi. It is balmy 63 degrees.
Oh, Achilles, about the same?
Yeah. Roughly the same.
He might have some wind chill going though. He's around the coast.
Based on the extended forecast, Achilles, I am super sorry about Adepticon. That's what I'm saying.
So dress warm, huh?
Yeah, we're looking at where the temperature will be rising to a high of 50 on Thursday. It's what it is. No, the National Football League's draft is scheduled for Green Bay, Wisconsin in April, and the Farmer Almanac extended forecast is for heavy snow. So it's like,
I'll say northern Wisconsin just had snow, and
oh yeah, we had
a couple days ago. They have blizzards in the northern plains.
Yeah, we had a straight up storm. All right, let's get some social media out.
I am not seeing the server.
Let me see if
I'm in it. So.
Yeah, it's here. Many.
Well, I know you guys are there because I saw it earlier.
You are not online.
Now
sir.
I can't find it.
You are not online. Restart Steam.
According to you?
No, according to Steam.
Oh God, it's not even. Damn it.
Doopy-doop. For Matt's edification, I don't know if you know this, but we played Longstreet on Wednesday, and we had 40.
Yeah, I had every intention of watching that, but life got in the way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
We had 45 simultaneous viewers. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
I think I peeked in. There was 33 when I peeked in.
It was
I couldn't stay.
It was very nearly traumatic, I will confess.
Yeah.
It's nice.
An audience.
It was just an audience. But here we are fooling around. This is
I need to get the rules right, Jim.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that. I make no such reputation. Although I will say, I think we actually did pretty well. I put it out there to the Longstreet, or to the honor group to say, hey, if you want to correct us, you want to yell at us for what we might have done wrong, please holler at us, because, well, the one thing we got caught doing in the stumble through, we corrected even during the game, so yay us. We'll find out. I absolutely make no representations, however. All right, well, we were good last time as we prepared for turn 10 here of the Battle of Talavera for Lasalle 2, another Sam Mustafa game. And I see, look at that, we put out skirmishers, and they're French skirmishers, which means the French must have won initiative.
Indeed.
With that having been said, Chrono and OJ, what would you like to do?
I would like to move, and it will not trigger an interrupt.
Moving, not triggering an interrupt. OJ?
Oh.
Could avoid triggering an interrupt, I would be grateful, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, I think this formation change is going to trigger an interrupt, though, right?
Yep. If you're in the face, if you're in the face of the enemy, it does.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Sorry,
Where
I'm trying to...
Which, you talking about those guns?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there's. Oh no, I thought there was guys up here in the.
No.
But,
empty.
When you put that gun forward, it's going to be there.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what maybe Ron was looking at or trying to do with some stuff.
I think
here,
he wanted to push his guns up into the hill, but that's difficult because once you hit that 2-inch zone, it's going to be.
Yeah, I was trying not to do an interrupt on you though. So,
you
what if I pass this time?
Yeah, if you just
you may
pass,
as well.
That's fine. All right, so Chrono's going to do a move, and OJ is going to pass.
I have moved my gun up here on the right.
Gun is moving.
Here he's right there.
Matt, that gun is moving in a very menacing manner.
It has finished its move, actually, so...
Right.
That's it for this pulse, I guess.
Well, that costs you a grand point.
Yep.
What will you do in part 2?
I'm with formation change.
Formation?
Ideally, not in the face of the enemy again. So
that'll work. So you want to pass again there, OJ? Because he's going to unlimber that gun, which should leave him out. Yep.
Okay. I'm just looking here, still evaluating a couple things here. Actually, you know what? Oh,
move them up, yeah.
yeah, I can move these two guys up.
Sure.
Some of them are up there already, but I can just move those two.
Mm-hmm.
Pataki? I think Pataki is just those two. It's a very small Polish.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, that's Porbeck. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mistake. I saw the PO and
Sure.
jumped to conclusions that I shouldn't have.
Oh, Haz is watching us and hockey.
As you do.
That's right there outside that 8-inch. Is it 12? Is that right?
Yeah, 12.
The movement is 12.
Yeah.
Yes.
That leaves me
You're good.
outside.
Yeah, you're good there.
I'll be curious to know which one has more fighting in it.
This one I'm just going to bump up just a little bit further. He had plenty of space. I had just stopped
Sure.
him because
Yeah,
I
you're good.
forgot about the 8-inch. So, all good. All done.
Very good.
All right.
All right, so that was that. That was that. That's a point for you, Mike, to pay.
I did.
Very good. Chrono, I know you've paid. So what are you going to do in the third phase, Chrono?
I'm bombarding.
What are you going to do, Mike?
Let's see. Bombard. You're not going to interrupt with that, right?
Nope. Bombard
No
should not
yeah.
interrupt.
Yep.
Hate to make
I
you
don't
sit
have
for a
anything to
minute,
bombard
but-
with. Everything's limbered.
Okay.
Don't
Well-
mind passing again. Then I hate to make you
Yeah.
sit.
Well, but I mean, it's,
no.
that'll take
Yeah.
but a scant moment anyway, because I think you've only got two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Done,
I'm going to
yeah.
pass.
that one and that one. Yep. So this is what? This is what?
Matt, are you and I the only Englishmen today?
You are right now.
Yes.
4 for 4 right there.
You really drew the short straw tonight, Achilles.
2 possible. That's you, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly better horse.
6-1.
And 4 for 6 in the back.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Uh,
They're just marking. Here I come.
okay.
Here
Horse
I come.
gun here.
Yep.
He's got to go basically straight ahead to hit those guys because of the way
Yeah.
his friendlies are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be 3 for 4, I think, because the horse gun.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All true.
2 hits.
2 hits. I think that's going to be you, Matt, especially since Achilles isn't here yet.
Ooh, stuck him.
Oh,
You and your high rolls all of a sudden.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm slightly confused on some things. I wasn't here last week.
That's right. Any
And
other
then
quick
this
marks?
gun, I think this gun here is just in bombardment range.
Yeah, I think so. Agree.
So it'll do front and back.
4
So
for 4? Yeah, 4 for 4 at the front.
I rolled 2. Son of a gun.
2 more.
Yep. 1.
that's just one.
3 total.
3 total. Rolling well today. Owie.
How we?
That will shake him. Give me a moment.
I'll teach Grim not to be here.
Mm-hmm. 4 for 6.
1.
Nope. That is.
And that should do it. Yeah.
All right, so pay for your bombard. OJ is
Done.
passing. Chrono, go again.
Yeah. Question is now, do I volley or do something? I guess we volley.
Volley. OJ?
I will volley.
Volley. We're going to start with OJ. I'm gonna be interesting.
Yeah, please do.
Starting waiting.
He's been sitting there waiting very
He has been
patiently.
very patient.
Oh.
You don't go out that way. You go out this way. And that's a miss. Nothing there. But this guy,
That guy has one, yeah.
he's got it. He's got one shot.
Oh,
1 for
That's
4.
why I was going that way. Does he have a shot here too?
Nope, out of arc.
Nope. Okay.
1 for 4.
Hit.
Yes, possible. Achilles, are you back with us?
He is not.
Oh dear.
Uh,
Are we hearing
Oh,
any
dear.
chat from him?
I'm
no.
not.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, but he said his Discord kept disconnecting all day.
Yeah.
God, you're not going to leave it all up.
He is
to me, are
attempting
you?
to log in. Well, for right now, you're rolling. We'll see. He's trying to get back in. So
It's just one.
Yeah, just 1.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Sorry, Achilles.
That's gonna shake that guy. Give me a second. Achilles, you
There's
back?
Grim.
There
That's
he is.
Grim.
Oh, it's Grim. Good. All right, so that's that. That's
You-
that. That's that.
Here we go. You need to help me immediately.
Is that a shot? Is that a shot? Yeah, I guess it is. So that's 1 for 4.
Hit.
Yep. 1 possible.
Roll that one again.
Yep. This is a different one.
Oh, my God.
Stick it on.
I'm doing really well here.
I forgot the clocks hadn't gone back.
All right, we'll go here, and so that's
We go forward, Grim.
that's 2 for
No
4.
prayer anyway.
One.
Somebody needs to take control of this die roller before I do some real damage.
No kidding.
Oh. Well, I'm consistent.
2 for 4.
One.
Are you in, Grim?
I'm joining now.
No, right. I'll have to do this one as well then. Oh. So that fly through the air with 6 written all over it.
All right, 2 for that's 2 for 4.
One.
Is anybody here that can help?
Keep rolling.
I'm
You.
getting there. Everyone I've rolled so far, I've killed someone.
There you go.
There you go. That's a save. No, it's not. They're a bad troop. That's a hit.
Oh.
Oh.
The dice roller was mocking you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Everybody mocking you in this
All
thing.
right. Looks like some you're gonna. Yeah, Mike. This is still you.
Yeah.
With him. That's 2 for 4.
Miss.
2 for 4.
2.
And let's. I should have checked. Oh, there's
And they
hey,
both
it's
missed.
Achilles,
Oh,
just
well,
in time, saves the day. Da-derp.
Hold on, Achilles.
And then
The arm of decision has returned.
these guys are over here.
My decision was don't let Matt roll for
One.
me.
Yeah. It's best decision you'll make all night.
It's okay. It's okay. We know Achilles will disappear again here in a couple of minutes.
All right, so now we are here.
Yes.
Did that one stuck, right? The
This
last one?
This one's stuck here. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
So that's 2.
Who's shooting?
These guys.
You are.
Oh, is that my... Oh, I didn't realize my
it's
guys
you-
had gotten up that far.
Yep.
Alanor did some pushing last.
Yeah, I see this. All right, 1.
All right. Oh, that hit.
All right, a lot of squares going on here. Yeah, 1, 2, right, and 3.
I think this.
3.
Yeah, I think this guy here. Yeah.
3.
2.
Oh wow.
Let's see. Cotton's like
Who's
dragoons. 2 hits.
That would be grim.
Owie.
Ow.
Shakes him.
I think
Uh,
Chrono, you can take everything else from here.
yeah, these guys are out of range. I know, just barely, because I was
Yeah.
looking at that last week.
2,
These guys,
3, 4,
Oop.
5, 6, and then
the gun's got to go straight ahead, I think.
yeah, it does.
3 on the guards.
Yeah, 3 right there.
Ooh, a stuck one.
Gun. Horse?
To
No.
be 8. I think.
8.
Yep.
8 for 4. Five.
5.
Two. Not horrid.
Obviously, these are just going. 2 there.
2.
I feel like this kid doesn't have a shot.
Yeah. But 3.
Yep. It hits.
Hill.
One.
This guy has to go here.
Yep.
And
Yes. He is out. Well,
Okay.
no, it's the alley. It actually is the center point to the nearest. He's out, yeah.
Yep. I think he doesn't have the arc for that.
No arc
so
for there, so
it's
1,
just gonna be 2.
2, yeah.
1 hit.
Is that me?
No.
Sticks.
Getting there, though.
I
dear.
think that's it. What's this guy? This guy has a shot from the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Look at that. 1.
Hits him.
And that is you, Matt. Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
You've been doing real work for the French, I'll say that.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Let's hope you roll that well when we're attacking.
All right. Well, that was a whole volley. Chrono and OJ, pay your point. Pay your point. Pay your point. We switch over for the first opportunity today for the Allies to do anything at all. What do you want to do? We'll start center left. Matt and Grim.
Gentlemen, do we want to return the favour?
I haven't got an awful lot that could shoot, but you go for it if you want to.
Achilles?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Volleys then.
All right. 2 volleys, left and right. Left side sounds simpler. Here we go.
I've got square.
Nothing
Yeah,
there,
that's
nothing
good.
there, nothing there. Is that?
That's French horse.
Yeah, that's French
Oh,
horse.
that is French horse. Okay, there it is. So 1 here. 1 there.
What's the best
No.
I roll now? Told you.
Yeah, here we go. And 1 there.
And I've paid the point, Matt.
There's a
That's a
possible.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ow.
Fistula boys, take a hit. Yeah. Fistula Lancers, take a ping.
My Spanish boys rise up to overthrow their French overlords.
1 there.
Hey, Ron.
Hello.
Hey, the only thing we've done on the left is I moved these troops up, and we just did a volley fire, and that's all we've done on the left. Just
Yeah, I
FYI.
came in right in, at the end of the tail end of the volley fire.
All right, so let's talk about distance.
Chrono made about 3 different moves, so I made a couple passes just so we didn't trigger an interrupt, so he could do a couple things he wanted to do.
And you said what I did with your troops last week, right?
You were commenting on that.
All right, so you got basically
Add or worse?
you've got 4 over here, and that's 4 for 5.
Is that me or you, Grim?
Hill.
It's me.
One potential. It sticks.
And 2 for 5 here.
2.
4 for 5, sorry.
I think it was 4s. I think they're in a square. I think we get a shift for that. It was
There's
only
no
guns.
shift. There's no shift for musketry.
Okay.
It's just for cannon fire. Nothing. All right. This is a fine little kettle of fish. It's actually not that bad. So that is 2 for 5.
Yep.
Nope. And 6 for 5. Okay. 1.
Sticks.
Yeah. Ooh, shake it.
Yeah. They're kind of beat up.
Shucking. How about you? No. Oh, yes. 1 more. Yes. How about you? Yes. How about you?
He's just out, I think.
Yep. 4 for 4, right there.
Ooh.
Ooh, but possible 3.
Almost done.
Wow.
This was not the time to roll a 6, Chrono.
Yeah. Ow, oof, my bones.
Perma-shake on that boy. All right, another
So
one.
close to actually killing the damn thing as well.
No kidding. So that's 2 for 5 right there. Nope. And 4. How about him? You can go either way. You want to go here or here?
They'll all go on them.
6 for 5. One. Skirmishers pay for a lot.
And faulty dice rollers.
No, but you rolled a bunch of 4s.
True.
This guy might have a shot. Yeah, that guy's got it.
But everybody else is out, yeah.
These two have a shot here.
All right,
I think everyone else is going to be out.
4 for 4.
Ooh!
There we go. That's more like it.
Oh,
Ow, oof. As I say, my bones.
2.
actually, why'd you roll that? That should have been me.
That happens.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Too
well.
late now.
Too late now, yeah.
Nothing there.
Could have been 4, Rob.
Nothing there. This thing.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's
Out of arc. Here. Oh, that's
Here.
French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this be Achilles.
Yeah. Achilles, Rover by you. Hi.
Hello.
Is this that's Campbell's? Yeah. So that's 6 for 4. Shakes him. Oh, I guess. Yeah, 2 more. Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, well, how about this guy? Yeah, no, he's there. Okay,
That's
so yeah, 2
those
more.
are friendlies anyway. So.
Oh, those are never mind then. So then this guy can go here. So yeah, you got 4 more there. Two more.
Well, we kind of figured that was going to happen.
Oh dear. That's
Well, we figured that was going to happen when they didn't
Yeah, I know.
flip them the second time. So, I've
Payback
deducted
for the
our-
60th.
Have you decremented the skirmishers?
I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here we are. 2 for 5. Straight ahead.
Kenzie. Nope.
2 for 4. Whittling away, whittling away,
Whitland.
whittling away. As Chrono would say, attritional. That's 2 for 4.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here in the back. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4.
Yeah. Them provincials.
Yeah, right. That's 2
Not a bad showing.
for them. Yeah. 1 sticks even. And 2 for 4. Yep. 1 possible.
Nope.
Nope. Looky.
That should be everybody, I think.
Looky. Agree. Pay those points if you haven't. Pay them. 1 each. French turn. Go. Chrono.
Movement with the complication.
Movement with a complication. OJ.
Ron, we probably your goal wanting to get chased up here into the Fletches.
Problem is they won't be able to because of how far these guys are.
Yeah, they'll get to like right there.
Yeah,
And then they got stopped. But
and that's fine. If you had something else you wanted to do, that's fine too.
I would like to do
wasn't sure what
something.
you wanted. Go for it.
Movement for Ray, complication.
So 2 points. Got him.
all right.
Tommy McGuire. Doug Noble. Jeez, toothache. No fun. Everyone, try to amuse Doug Noble. He has a toothache. Hey, Tom Primrose.
What is this thing called entertain?
Dance for Grandma, damn it. Come on.
I don't dance. I beat others until they dance.
So what did you decide to do over here? This is movement in the face. Oh, yeah, I see. You've decided to make with the fighty.
Not me, said I.
Uh-huh. No room have we, the keeper called.
Okay, done.
I'm also done.
Chrono, did you do a melee thing?
I did.
Where's your melee thing?
Right there.
There it is. I see a melee thing that tells me a 5 plus 5 plus 5. Yeah. And I see over here that this is that's a plus 1. Good luck. 5. 8 to 5. That's interestingly enough, that's merely exactly enough to kill him. And that was, you rolled an 8, so you automatically get a free huzzah.
I will wash my hit.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. You got evens.
Oh, I rolled the even. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it then. No
Yeah.
reason not to.
Fetch yourself a huzzah. I don't know if you'll use it, but you get it.
Oh,
And
I don't
this
have any
will-
on this side of the field. Let me see.
This
I'll
will
go steal one
cost
from there.
this will cost the British 3 more skirmish. Trois
There we go.
autres. Did you find one?
Yes, I did.
Good. Was there another melee?
I think there are a couple.
I mean, on your side.
No, just
Chrono.
one.
Just
Oh, no,
yours.
not on my side.
All right,
There's only-
over here, then I have Dalinor's. Oh, that's bad terrain. You're in water. You know what Sam thinks about water?
Yes.
5.
The fishes. Don't ditch the fishes.
5. So this is a 5, and the other guys are a 3. Mackenzie is a 3. 5 to 3. 8. 7. A mere 1. Therefore, you will take a hit and bounce backwards. Good day to you, sir.
And the Brits take a hit as well, right?
I believe that is true. I'm just checking. Yes.
Because it wasn't a tie. You have to tie or greater to be
Right,
unaffected.
To be unaffected. So it's a little, as borrowing your word, a little attritional fighty fight. Was that it? Was that all?
I believe so.
All right, very good. Back to the Allies. I'll start center right. Achilles, what do you want to do?
Let's see. We are going to. We're going to.
Should I bombard Achilles before
Yeah,
any interrupts?
yeah,
Hey Jim,
Yeah.
and
this
I'll
guy
pass
needs a whatchamacallit marker.
Oh yeah, he is stricken.
Is he? So he is. So we're gonna bombard first. Is that first?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Bombard.
Bombard and Achilles. You're gonna pass, right?
Yes.
I thought so. All right. Where's the bombards? How many we got?
We got that bombarding that way, obviously.
Looks like.
Or the other one can see.
No, the other one's got nothing. So it's over here.
You're probably not gonna like it, but
It's down this chute. Yeah.
yeah. Well, let's only get the first guy he hits because of the
Right. Doesn't bounce. Oh, I didn't realize this. He's shaking.
Oh, he is.
So that'll wash against the square. 3 for 4.
Ooh.
All of them.
Ow. As they
Yeah.
one sticks. Those are tough.
Any other bombardments? I don't think
Jim,
so.
could you just remind me why this guy doesn't get a shot again, please?
Because he's got nothing to shoot at. You can't shoot over.
Is it the full width? It's not just a sort of line of sight thing.
No, it's a tube. You have that.
It's a bowling alley.
Yeah, the bowling alley
Right.
has to be clear, and this guy's clearly in it.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we'll do Sherbrooke's gun.
Where's that? There it is. I see
Over
it
here.
now. Oh,
Yeah,
that's an
gonna-
interesting choice. You've been making this choice. You want that one this time?
You get these two, or you can get this guy.
Yeah, you get.
Yeah,
him with
I
a
will get
bonus.
those two.
Yeah, all right. So you're gonna hit him first. So that's is he? He's a regular gun, so that's 3 for 4 right there. 1.
Is that one of mine or yours?
Le plan.
Those are mine.
Yeah, okay. Go for it then.
I'm sorry, how many hits was it?
1.
Just the one.
And he gets the one.
And 3 for 6 in the back.
No chapow here.
Anything else? No. Done.
No.
Finished.
No more gun. There are no other guns.
All right. So Achilles, what do you want to do now? Oh, pay
I'm going to move. I'm going to move Campbell.
Campbell will move. Is that in face of the enemy?
It will not be.
It will not be. Very good. What are you going to do, Grim and Matthew?
There isn't a great deal for me, I don't think, Grim. So I don't know whether.
But it is. It
But
will be a
this-
complication.
Oh,
It will
all right.
be a complication
Very
because
good.
I'm going to have to interpenetrate.
Got it.
Ooh, you do have something, Matt.
I got these guys.
Yeah. Charge them.
Well, that's what I was wondering. I was just, there's. Am I doing any good there? Because at any moment, any of this could disappear, couldn't it?
True. You might as well try and drive at
I'm
them.
driving off. Let's go for it. Why not?
All right. So Anson will pay 2 points.
He's got to go dead straight. Is that
Dead
right?
straight. That's right.
Bonk.
Too
Yeah, you can
far.
hit that.
Yep.
You can hit this guy if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Those are King's German Legion Hussars. They are very good.
He's also fresh, though, isn't he?
You're both
Yes.
fresh.
True.
Hmm. What's just this gap? Can I get through this gap, though?
Who's that?
If anyone wants to win here, from what I think, you've got this sort of 8-inch thing that they can't sort of move past you in, can they?
Right.
It's under control.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a zone, your zone of control utterly. You know, there's nobody that's going to be able to zap quickly through this, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between the cazadors and the square, they are not sneaking through.
And I've got 12 with cavalry, haven't I? So he can easily reach him. So why not?
Mm-hmm. All right. Very good. That's 2 for Anson. You said you had a complication, Achilles. Achilles, did you start any melees?
No.
All right. So over here we certainly did. Which one do you want, Matt?
Let's
Ron, I'll send you a message.
1 sec.
The 23rd Lights. All right, that's a 6,
Yeah.
and they're attacking a 4. 6 to 4. 7 for Chrono.
Oh, come on.
Tie.
Means you both take a hit, and they bounce.
Yeah. Tied or greater. Cavalry takes a disruption. You're still engaged. Disrupt and stagger. Yep.
An inch, isn't it?
2.
Yeah, 2.
Not the worst, not exactly brilliant.
I feel so much better now. Thanks, Grim.
As I said, it could have been worse.
This is a 6 straight up. Straight fight, 6-6.
Did you fail that motivational speaking course you attended last week?
I did. An 8. That's not lovely.
Come on.
Oh no!
Come on.
That is astonishing in its awfulness.
It's just
the cavalry still takes a hit.
Yeah, everyone
And
doinks.
then,
And
yeah, everybody doinks and you stagger. Oh.
unbelievable. Oop, 2.
I only wish it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's not.
only.
It's just-
Well,
Hey,
you know what
Dave.
we're compelled to say. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. Yeah, that did not go well at all for Anson's boys. Oh dear. I mean, they weren't slaughtered or anything, but these guys over here, both the Chasseurs Cheval, they're both Chasseurs Cheval, look
Yeah, they're
over
both
and say, what was that about again? We're not sure.
What was that about again?
Yeah, we're not sure. That, however, does allow the French to do something. Chrono,
1 movement in the face of the enemy.
movement in the face of the enemy. OJ.
Let's see, Ron, did you have anything specifically?
No, you could just no. Yeah, do some of your guys, I guess.
Miles
Trying to
Reedy
change
joins
one.
the chat, is welcomed, and shouts, "Go France!"
All right,
Vive la France!
let's get Chase.
Did
up
Did
on
he
top
did
of
he
the hill
spell it
there.
Geaux?
I hope so.
Is
Yeah,
If not,
if you want to move them
well,
up, they move 2 inches.
Clearly
Yeah.
not legitimate if he didn't.
All right.
might as well be king of the hill. That's a complicated move, I think, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because this is considered rough terrain.
That's what I figured.
Oh dear, here he comes doing his thing.
Say Ron too.
Using your huzzah,
Right
sir?
there.
Indeed.
Are you finished with your moves, Chrono?
That was it. Yeah,
Are you?
this guy
finished?
can't. The guy behind him can't move again, so he's gotta sit there. Is
Ron's still moving, or is that OJ? I'm not sure.
It's OJ. Is
OJ's moving.
that too close?
I'm just
to
observing.
that one unit there. Nope. Yeah, whichever one. No, I think the first one you were at there, Jim.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one isn't
This
that?
one.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go 2 inches, Mike.
No,
That's a yeah. He was right there.
He was
That's where
there.
he started.
So yeah, he gets 2 inch. He can stop there and then go
Well,
2 more inches. There it is.
Oh.
You see what Ron's showing you? Do that.
Okay. Nope, I'm good with that.
Mhm.
I was just trying to make sure I got it right.
Mounting the fletches. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
All right. Anything else? Any other moves? Otherwise, we go to this melee.
Okay, I can get the gun up in there, so.
All right, I'm going to this melee. It is a most saucy, huzzah-like melee. Here we are. We say that's a 5, and we say defending is a 4. 5 to 4.
10.
10 to 8.
Oh, not enough.
Not a kill. Not an outright kill. You were outscored by 1 or 2. You will take a disruption, and Chrono will 10 roll. You rolled a 10. You are still engaged. Yeah. So you will both take a disruption. Chrono will stagger. And remove your huzzah, sir. You have lost it.
No huzzah for you.
It was a nice try, though.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
no.
That's what huzzahs are built for, right?
Let me see. Ready to remeasure that. I'll let you fix that, and I'll remeasure my
Thank
movement
you.
here.
Appreciate that. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I thought you were a little far.
Yeah, I was on top of the huzzah marker, so I had to move it.
All right, well, a melee is certainly an infraction, so we come over here and say, allies, Achilles, what do you like?
I'm going to be moving Portago.
And will this be in the face of the enemy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely. Very good. How about over here on the center left, Grim and Matt?
Matt, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to rally Hill
Yeah.
because he's got a few battalions beaten up, so I'm going to rally him.
All right. He's going to seek to rally Hill. Where do we start with that?
That's
Here.
1, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's 1 point. Yep. This one here will start. We have 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Very good. Where's another hill? Where can I find one? There's one. I look at this and it tells me that it's for 2 for 3.
We're going 12 turns, right?
12 turns.
Can I go ahead and start moving?
Oh, by all means. Yeah, please. Sorry. Go with your bad self.
Miles was asking how long we'd been playing, and I was just making sure we were on turn 10 of 12.
And just so he'll hear 3 for 3.
Ugh.
Ooh, not so good. It's all of Hill. Portago is moving.
Oh no!
Let me know.
Tommy McGuire's trying to do math.
Oh boy.
Always a mistake.
Yesterday's game. What was yesterday's game, Ian? Miles has written Je le bleu. Well done.
Portago's done.
Portago is done. Obviously, there were things done in the face of the enemy. So, 1 point paid over here. 1 point paid, or 2 points paid by Achilles.
Yep.
And we spin around French. Go.
Yep. Wait a minute. We got melees.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Forgive me. I did. I will admit I'm not used to you doing a melee. You have done a melee. Do I call this? I say
He's done
not.
2.
He's done 2. Which one do you want?
We'll start here.
That one seems fair. That's a 4, and that's a 4 to 3.
Oops. Oh, there it goes.
A 9
6.
to a 6. Got him. Huzzah. Well done. And that is a
Huzzah.
huzzah. You get a huzzah. Now, you did roll a 9, which means I am obligated to take a point from you unless you spend your huzzah marker.
Yeah, we are going to spend this.
All right. And Chrono, that is a diminution of 2 skirmish points.
I shall note it forthwith.
Thank you. All right, so you do not receive a huzzah marker, but I'm also not taking an Elan point from you. So now over here in this fight, that is a 4 to a 3. Another 4 to 3. A 10. 10 to an 8. Not a kill. You will both take a point. And Achilles will take a step back. 2 inches. Close, but no cigar.
Well, if nothing else, those Barden boys are now spent.
Are they?
Mhm.
There.
Damn it.
I'm
So
having the
close
same.
together, I
I
think-
know. Yeah, I'm having the same problem. So don't you worry. Here, I'll get him.
We're so close together, I couldn't get them without getting both.
There we go.
Thank you, sir.
Any other melees? I don't want to miss any.
No, that was it.
Unfortunately, that also spends them.
Mutual exhaustion.
Yeah, they slapped each other. Their skin was red. That's... I don't want to have any other part of it. All right, now French, you're up.
I have two. I have two. I move for two.
You will be moving for 2 points. OJ and Dalinar.
Got Ron.
Thinking.
That's dangerous.
Hey, maybe, yeah, you move.
Oh, good lord, man!
Not as
Not
I moved those
Leipzig
already.
game. That's funny.
They moved already?
Yeah.
Yep.
You me. They can do a formation change and then.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Do that then.
All right, go ahead and start moving him. I'll get the point. It's just 1 point, right?
Yeah, to unlimited.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Oh, I was going to say, go ahead and unlimber him, Ron.
Any other formation changes here, center left? Any? You can do as many as you like.
Yeah, your whole half of the board can change formation
Yeah.
if you want.
I just don't think I've got anything.
These guys.
I don't have anything else to formation change.
No, before the...
These guys
You guys-
are...
they can't charge you because they're spent, so these guys could come out, but
And I guess these guys are far enough out that
not quite.
Oh,
No,
no,
they're-
these
nope,
guys
we're
are.
in the
They
eight.
could charge you.
These guys could, because these guys can't come to the trees at you, but these guys gotta stay.
Yeah. But they're part of the same command, so I don't know that there's much.
No, but you can still do formation change and still you be part of this command here, so you can move them that way.
No, they're
Yeah,
different
they're
brigades,
different commands.
but you might as well change
Oh,
it.
they are. Okay, I'm sorry.
It doesn't cost you anything to change now, so
Yeah. Let's go ahead and change.
Chrono, did you start a fight?
I started several fights.
Pick one, please. Show me.
I will
Coming out of the
go-
square, they can face any direction, right?
No, you
Yeah.
pick. No, they do not. You pick a
They do not,
base.
okay.
You pick a
then
base. You
form
did
up.
that. You picked this one right here.
Okay,
and you
that's fine.
formed off it, which is awesome.
We'll
Yeah.
start with these. We'll start with the square.
Oh, daddy. Okay.
So functionally, they can.
They're shaking. I think that does something. I can't remember what.
Does it?
The square stuff.
Who's shaking?
The square.
Why didn't I mark it?
Well, he's only on strength 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Either does not benefit from strong position.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Where is that?
that is page 78.
All right, cool. So he does not get his +1. No.
I don't think it's going to make any difference the way I'm rolling anyway, so...
Yeah. So 5-2.
I like the way he agreed with that, as if that was just a given.
5. What do you want me to tell you? 5-2.
And the Lancers get to reroll a 1 or a 2 against a square here. So
Mhm.
middle of 6 though. So
Hey!
Oh, so that's an 11 to an 8. Unfortunately, that's still a kill.
Oh,
Yeah, you might as well have rolled a 1.
just
Yeah, you didn't roll a 1, so...
and I will wash their hit with the huzzah
With your
marker.
huzzah. Got it. Figured as much. Next.
Over here.
Chapow. 6. Fights 3. 6 fights 3.
9.
9 to 7. Not a kill. There it is.
No, I thought it was 3. It's time to that. Didn't
No.
you roll a 3? Or,
Yeah.
or did it?
No, he rolled a 4.
Rolled
You rolled a 4.
which is a
Okay,
7.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Connor.
Cheater.
Have a heart.
No.
You just,
I know I
you just
normally roll a
expected
1.
him to roll lower.
Cheating bastard.
Well, that means we automatically up Matt's roll to a 6.
There you go. Next.
Absolutely.
That's it for the fights.
That's not several. That's a couple. You said several. Told me lies.
By
All
definition,
right.
it's a couple.
Told me lies. No, there were none over here. I know you paid your 2 points for that.
I did.
2 points, and OJ had to pay 1 point. And now we go over here and say allies, center left. What do you got?
What's the charge angle again? It's the bowling alley, right?
No,
It's 40
charge
45.
angle is you're allowed to pivot 45 degrees, 3 clicks,
Right.
and then you have to go straight.
I'm just wondering whether it's worth another go here. I can't possibly roll as badly as I did last time, surely.
They can't charge again, can they?
Sure they can. Oh,
No,
these guys
no.
don't. They've already done it. You may
Yeah.
only do one thing once each turn.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's still the same turn, isn't it?
It is at that.
And they can't do anything. And are they... It's only 45 degrees, so I can't hit them anyway. Could hit
I'm
them.
pretty sure my cavalry can't turn enough to hit something.
Other range, I think. From the center point.
It's all right because I just feel an overwhelming urge to shoot something anyway. So can't think why.
Anything center left. What do you got? Anything at all?
I haven't shot this turn with these, have I? Or did I? Was that?
Yes.
Yeah, you
you
did.
shot,
Yeah, you
you
did.
shot my cavalry earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, it was early
Yep.
turn, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Um,
Got anything then?
I don't know if I can turn Fane enough. That's my problem.
To do what?
Zip that way.
You can move that way, but the problem is you're
You're
gonna
only
the
gonna get
minute you
four
the minute you
Is
get
that-
to the minute you get to there, you're
Yeah,
shrunk to
I
4.
was hoping the Dragoon Guards could charge them, but it's too far,
No,
too
no,
much of an
yeah.
angle.
You can get to about here, basically.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm just going to volley with the 48th,
Who's
since
that?
they didn't.
Okay, yeah, they were in the back, no doubt about it.
This is true.
Okay, so with that in mind, we'll just do a single volley, which is going to be... Is that in? Yeah, that's in. It's going to be 8 for 4s. Right there. 3.
Nothing.
Ah,
So 1 point for Grim. What do you want to do, Achilles?
I'm going to rally Portago.
Portago, where's he hiding out?
He's up here.
Up there, very good. I'm going to start with...
And here.
these.
And here.
I'll start with... Well, we'll try to find him everywhere he is.
He's all over the place.
Yeah. So this is 1 for 4.
Which one are we on?
I'm just going to run through them. So 1st Battalion, Badahoff.
Okay.
Yep. This one here is 2 for 4. Yes. Gets him unshaken. One for 4. No.
Nope. I think he's the last one.
He's good.
Yeah, these other guys are all healthy. So
Very good. So that was a rally, but more importantly, over here was a volley. So Achilles, you pay 1 point. 1 point again over here if it hasn't been paid. French.
hey, Dick.
I haven't done it. Have you done it, Grim?
Yeah, I did it.
Thank you. Am I able to rally the casualties these guys took in the charge?
Yeah, well, if you want to wait, yeah, next time we come around, you absolutely can.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna pass on my end.
Pass. OJ.
I would do a volley, OJ,
Yeah,
so you could get
that's what
the
I was gonna
cannon
say.
firing, and this guy here could fire at that.
Yep, that's what I was going to do.
Okay. 6, 7. Yeah. Right there, 7 for 3. 4. Why I thought 3, I don't know.
A mystery.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Back to shaking.
That's the one that wasn't shaken. This
Oh.
deal says this one that was shaken.
And then I guess you get this one right here, right, Jim?
I already did that. That's
Oh,
why-
you added the
that's
7.
why-
That's right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's why it was 7.
No problem.
All right, so we're over here, and Chrono passed. That was a shooting in cold blood. 1 point for you, OJ. None for Chrono. Over here to Achilles.
We're going to rally Mackenzie.
Ooh, yeah, Mackenzie. There he is. Right up here in the front. He's resilient, isn't he? Yeah. 4 for 3.
You want to rally your cavalry, Matt?
Gets him out of shaking.
Yeah, may as well. I think everything else is permanent, isn't it?
Just remember, if you fail,
1
it
for
will
3.
become a permanent.
But if I don't, it'll be permanent.
Yeah, it's
Uh-huh.
the same net effect, really. It's you got to try it, otherwise it might as well be permanent. Anything else? From
Yeah,
Mackenzie?
true.
Anything else from Mackenzie? Is that it?
That's it for Mackenzie.
All right, so Mackenzie has done that in the face of the enemy, and over here, so that's 1 point for you, Achilles. And did you indeed
Done.
want to rally Anson?
Yes, please.
All right, first one for Anson is 1 for 4. Yes.
Mm.
And this other one for Anson
Success.
is 1 for 4 also. Yes. Well done.
Yeah.
Back to normal.
Take that.
Yeah. Chrono, over to you.
Pass again.
OJ.
Well, we have 1 point left.
What's that?
I was just seeing if Ron had anything he wanted to do specifically.
Actually, I do.
Okay.
I want to move.
You facing the enemy?
Yep.
All right. He be moving. Activating Leger Belair.
He's going the other way.
Message for you, Achilles.
Yeah. Sure. You know, oh no, definitely not.
Yeah, I
Because
figured.
you'd be in the river, but you could just try to rally those guys.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Yeah, I mean, their current location makes them a huge problem for the enemy right now.
Yeah,
So the longer they can stay there, the better.
Good point.
All dunsies.
Dunsies. Well, that was just 1 point, I think. Yeah. So that's OJ's last. Got it. But that was in the face of the enemy. So over to Achilles.
Okay.
We'll do that, Achilles, unless you've got something to do.
No. You go ahead. Do it.
I'm gonna rally Cotton.
Cutting up front. 4 for 4. $50-50.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Gets that shaking off him.
Very true.
Anything on the guy behind him?
The other one hasn't taken anything.
And over here on the left, what do you got? And that was 1 point, Achilles.
Already paid.
Thank you.
If it's okay, Matt, I'm gonna do a formation change.
Yeah, cool. You carry on, Grim. I'm still clinging on by my fingernails here, so.
That is partly why I'm doing a formation change. Right, they can't change facing.
Correct.
You might think about on the on if you've got any points left on the left or on the next turn. You might want to get a couple of Sherbrooke's guys cover this hill on the left.
That's
For what?
exactly what I'm gonna be doing.
Good man.
Hence
For when-
the King's
for when
German
Matt-
Legion.
For when Matt's guys collapse on the left hand side, we'll have some kind of protection.
Hence the King's German Legion.
Coming over to the Kriegsspiel to ruin your game over there, Achilles. Definitely now. You said it. You started it.
You started it. There's all of that. There's all that. All right, over here, pay. That is a point over here. And
Yeah, already paid.
good. Chrono?
I'll pay 2 for a movement.
Okay.
And it's gonna be Beaumont.
Mm-hmm.
Guys are gonna prolong
Squeaky.
their base. And these guys are come and hit these guys.
Second Hussars versus Second Hussars.
And that's it on my side.
All right. What you doing over there, OJ? Oh, you're out. That's right. All right. So
We're out.
let's have a fight.
He's watching and clapping. Listen.
5 to
5.
5 to 5.
I feel this is going to go badly for you, Chrono.
Oh, it probably will.
Oh dear.
Well, here's your chance.
Oh, he gets
Right.
me.
And it does. That is a kill.
Bang.
That is a kill.
The Second Hussars de Extremadura beat the Second Hussars.
Bullies never win in the end.
Outright
Let that be
murder.
You did a murder. Look at that. Interestingly enough, that does entitle you to a huzzah, which
Yeah.
which you can use to soak off the damage that you would have taken because you were just in a fight.
I think that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it's a good idea I get into another fight. Not for a minute, anyway.
Oh, never mind. Because you won 6-1, you still get a huzzah. The question is, so you have another movement to which you are eligible.
Ooh.
It has to be straight ahead, right?
No, he has another movement. If he has another point left, I don't know if he does or he doesn't.
He's only got the one. He can't do another charge.
Oh yeah, you couldn't charge. Yeah, so you're out of points.
Yeah.
But you could move. You could move
I can move.
if you wanted to. That unit.
Yeah. Move, not charge.
Correct.
Which means you can set yourself up for a charge.
Yeah.
He's kind of set up for one now, but
He's set up for a lot of duty charges.
Is this a massive problem here? Or can he only go
Vistulus?
through 1 inch at a time? Or
for who? Is it a massive problem for who? That's the question.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be, unless they do something about those squares, they're going to be creeping along at 4 inches, well past the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the big hole in my line is not a massive issue at this particular point in time. So
We could-
charge instead. And
Yeah, it's funny.
pressing-
You know, that's what the French did in 1940 too.
I said if they don't do anything about those squares. You heard me say that, right?
Yeah. I haven't got time. What's the best?
Well, you're thinking, Achilles, you out of points? You got a point? You got points. What do you
Oh
wanna do?
yeah, I got a point.
What do we want to do?
I am going to move Henestrosa.
Henestrosa will move with complication or no?
No, shouldn't be any complications, I don't think.
Okay.
But it will be in. Yeah, it's clearly going to be in the face of the enemy. So.
Okay.
Is there any advantage to sort of flank and rear charges, or
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and the criteria is
This.
start right behind their line? Yeah.
The whole thing has to be behind that line.
No, it's only. I was looking at this actually.
Oh, that's right. It's what
It's a
half
bit more
your.
forgiving.
It's half your front.
You have to have one base completely behind the enemy front edge.
That's right. We came up against that before.
So I could just wheel these then.
Yep.
How much movement have I got?
2 more clicks. Well, no movement. You've got 4 inches. So I mean, you know. So 2 clicks is 2 inches. That's 3 inches. You got another inch. There you go.
I think did that do 2? Did it?
Yeah, it might have. There you go. Yep.
I think that's it, isn't it? No, yeah, I am.
There you are.
And with the map doing that, last point for this left side.
Well, you're not going to get to go yet because that was in the
Yeah.
face of the enemy.
I'm out, so I might as well.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead then, Grim.
And that was the huzzah anyway.
How's
Yeah,
that?
it still costs a point.
Still cost a point.
Okay, that spent the point then.
All right. Achilles, you still moving?
Yeah, I have one more point left.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done moving. Sorry, I am done moving.
All right. So they got one more point. What you gonna do?
We're going to rally Henestrosa.
Where's Henestrosa? Where are they?
He's all these horsey guys up here.
All right. Start here in the front. 1 for 4. Mhm. One for 3. Oh dear. They're permanently shook. That's it. All right. Skirmishers, if there are any left, come off. I think they all did their bit this time. Yeah. I believe we've kept track of everything. So let's go to turn 11. The penultimate turn. Very exciting. Let's then do... Count them up. Your number of brigades. +2 for the baggage. Give yourself your points.
Let's see. +7 +2 for the baggage.
Anybody want to do a formation change, or is everybody going to use their generals for momentum?
I'm going to use mine for momentum. So.
All right. Everybody
for me.
1d6 for momentum.
Go ahead, OJ.
3, 1 for Achilles, 3 for Chrono, 3 for Grim, 2
2
for OJ. Not bad. Not bad. Spread there.
What does baggage give again? 2, right?
2, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I think we've been pretty up to date. Any questions about the skirmishers? I think it's accurate. 104 to 130.
Chrono, did you add 3 for coming out of square for the one guy?
Oh no, are they 2 or 3?
I don't know. What is he?
He's a 2.
He's a 2.
2.
Oh, I gotta add them. Okay, I did not add them.
And did you get the base that we lost? The
Yeah,
I lost a square over here.
that doesn't. They were.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
They
that
weren't
doesn't
counting
matter.
anyway.
Yeah, they were in squares, so they didn't count towards it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it then. Make the magic, people. Or break
It's so pretty.
or break the server. I can't decide which.
I'll be right back.
Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it.
I think that was 21 for us.
Yeah, I see 21.
How many for the allies?
18 by the looks of it.
It's amazing. As big as that gap is, it comes down to 3. Agree, re 18? Any
Yeah.
confirmation? Okay. That means the French have won again, but they only get 3 skirmishers. There's 3 skirmishers. Put them where you like.
Okay. I'll put one here.
Of course you will.
Why wouldn't I?
What did the 48th ever do to you?
Many things.
Shot at you. Next question.
Yeah. Next question.
They wore white after Labor Day.
Yes.
How dare they?
Bastard.
I'll put one on this gun.
Um,
I don't care. I just asked.
they got cavalry.
Yep. No
Okay.
skirmishing that gun.
No skirmer for you.
Anything over here you want me to throw one on? Maybe that can't.
Skirmishing the Spanish, they're honored.
Might as well though.
Wow.
2 or 3
3.
you laid out.
3. So I gotta put one more out.
There's 2 out, so 1 more is here.
Yeah.
I was thinking here or here. I think this is a bit more important.
Each or.
Let's do that.
All right. Well, French got it. Chrono, go.
Bombarding.
OJ.
Bombarding right away, huh?
Yeah. Well, we can do a pass and then because he won't.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Why don't we just do the pass to begin with and.
Passing. Chrono, go. Where?
Okay. We'll start here on the left, which is gonna go right there again.
Sorry, where are you?
Far right. Sorry.
I was going to say that is okay. Do we need to have that again? That talk about right and left? Just
Probably.
asking. Just asking, man. That's
Remember, right is on your right and left is on your left.
4 for 4.
2.
It's me.
Yes, sir.
You need to get some straw and wrap it around your right ankle.
Hayfoot, Strawfoot.
I don't know why you don't. No, you do.
That's.
Oh, and 4 for 6 back there.
Oh, that's right. Got one.
1 possible. Got him.
Not.
Well, to be
Sorry.
fair, OJ, Ron, and myself, I guarantee, even though I wasn't there for those two, but I guarantee we've
That's our
all
shape.
had the struggle of remembering which was our left.
Yeah, Jim, why did you give them shaken? They haven't even taken any damage.
That was their first hit.
That was me marking them as damage, you see, in my mind.
I just assumed
Understandable.
because it was my troops.
Yeah, well, that 1 damage shook them. You know,
They're psychologically damaged.
that's it. It was psychological damage. That's what it was.
Well, we all know Jim is psychologically damaged,
Yeah,
but
hanging around with
Yeah,
you lot.
yeah.
4 for 4.
Yeah. Sorry, say again?
4 for 4.
Yep. 2.
Nothing.
Nothing. I think that's it for bombardment. That's
All right, so
yeah.
you'll pay a point, and I'll ask you again. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do something probably ridiculous, but you know what? Why not?
What of what nature is it?
It's gonna be a move in the face of the enemy.
Move in the face of the enemy. How about you on the left?
I like Ron. If you don't have anything else, I'd like to go ahead and volley to start off with.
Yeah, I know that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's be
So
very clear here then. Where does this volley stop?
Like
Oh, right here with Ray.
No. It's the whole side.
right there, we were take
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
plane's
These
now-
guys here. Yes. Well.
the
All right,
plane.
well,
The
I'm
plane
gonna
is where
actually, as
the,
a matter of fact, I'm going to start from there. We're starting here, if they're in. Yeah?
There are in 1, 2, and then this here.
3, 4.
I grabbed their point already.
And obviously, Crowning, you go ahead and do your move while we're doing this.
Mhm.
2. No. 1, 2, 3. One.
Ah.
I'm watching you, Chrono.
Looking.
I'm glad.
Looking. None of those guys can see you
Doing,
to get over the
doing
cliff,
something
so-
silly is in my purview, not yours.
They can see
Little
this
end
one.
badly
That
for
they
you,
can
you
see.
know.
Yep. We can shoot
Yeah,
that 7.
That was
again.
7 last time.
Yep. That they can see.
Uh, 4.
oh
Is that a 3?
oh wait no
That's a 3. They're dead.
yep that is how many skirmishers?
Bringing it over. Should be 2.
it's Spanish, so not a lot.
1.
Yeah, they can't see over the hill though.
I will deduct it.
No, I know.
Over here.
All right, moving right along. That's all that. This is here. That is there. That is 2 for. That is 2 for 4.
One.
Yep. And this is 2 for 5.
Nope.
There.
Here.
1. Yeah, well, 1 there.
I
Yep.
think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Little surprise there. Took a doink.
I think that's all.
All right. That's a whole volley on the whole left side. Very good. Over here to the right, what'd you do, Chrono?
I charge these guys in the flank. So,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
which means it's going to be a 3 to a 2.
didn't you have to start behind
Nope.
me
No.
being the flank?
He's got to get one base. Using that turning rule, he's got to get one base and 10 entirely behind your front line. So it's 3 to 2.
Eight. Ah,
Nice.
well
Tie.
done.
I told you, doing silly things is up to me, not up to you.
King's German Legion proving themselves once again.
Yes.
And that actually shakes those guys.
Yeah, they're going to get charged on the flank anyway, so I was like, I figured I might as well make the attempt.
All right. Any other
Yeah, I
melees?
think good choice.
Any other melees? None. Okay.
That's it.
All right. That's all the melees. We're over here to Achilles. What do you want to do?
Oh, let's see. Yep. I'm gonna move Mackenzie.
Face the enemy type stuff?
Yeah.
Mackenzie moving in the face of the enemy. On the left, what are you doing?
Matt, do you want to charge Anson again?
Yeah.
Because the 23rd can see off the 5th, which allows
Right.
the 2nd Hussars to go after something else.
The only thing I will observe is you will not get that flank against these guys.
True, but then they are shaky.
Not even with this guy.
Those guys would get a hell of a flank.
Yeah, they would get them in the butt.
But to the observation that Grim was making, if these guys hit these guys, that's a flank
Oh.
and a poor position.
Flank, poor position, they're stuck in.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get chopped to pieces.
Yeah.
Cost me 2.
So he'll. The light dragoons will obviously the obvious choice is to do him, isn't it?
It's that's an option, I'd say, is kind of my point. But yeah, that's Anson ordered. Very good. That'll be 2 points.
Yep, paid.
And go ahead.
Cute.
That's fine.
Measure.
You don't really have to. He's right there.
Well, I just help you keep a straight line then. as well.
Well, yeah, as you will. Anything for this guy?
It's got to. It can't go as bad as it did last time, surely.
Can.
We'll find out.
Achilles,
Huh?
I was lending you all my poor dice roll. I was rolling 1 so you could roll 6s, but that is over now.
Okay.
That is over.
I appreciate the loan.
All right, Achilles, you've done your thing.
I did, yeah.
right.
Mackenzie's moved.
All right, and that's Anson moved. Which melee do you want? That's for you, man.
Well, I'll just start from the left and work across.
All right, that's a 6 to a 2.
Right, not the left.
6 to 2.
My left.
Yeah.
The struggle continues.
An 11.
Oh, no.
That's a kill. You, Matt, get a huzzah. Now, the question you wish, the question before you, is do you want to take a hit, which would drop you to a 5 strength, or do you want a huzzah, which would let you... if you take the hit and go to 5 strength, you can move later in the turn. Or you can just go stay at 6 strength.
I'm not sure moving really helps me, does it? So I might as well just wash the hit. And
It does mean you would be able to charge again.
Mm-hmm.
If we got enough points.
Yep.
We didn't have enough points last time, did we?
No, you didn't.
Well, you have plenty of points right now.
We got 9 points, so
You only had one at the end of that turn.
I don't think I could charge again in the same turn though.
Yes,
Move.
if you have a huzzah.
normally you can't, but because of the huzzah, it lets you do so.
And he can't charge this turn because he's already.
Yes, he can.
You certainly
He
can.
hasn't done anything.
He's done nothing.
Getting confused. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All the interrupts.
Now, this guy, guarantee you, Chrono is not going to let you hit him like he is right now. But boy, is he a nice target.
So, do you wish to wash the point or do you want the huzzah?
I'll take the huzzah.
Huzzah's taken. And I will take off a point.
I'm relying on my my colleagues here.
All right. Now, in the here we are.
Wow.
Here we are in the realm of this can't possibly go worse, where we see a 5 to a 5.
You had to remind me of that, didn't you? Did I say that?
You did.
I did that.
Did.
Did I?
Roll your dice.
No.
Roll your dice. An
There you go.
11.
There you go.
No!
Oh no!
Wow! We almost someone off like
Wow.
cavalry over here.
Oh,
King's
how,
German Legion.
A slaughter is afoot.
how the tide has turned.
In this area, anyway. My goodness.
The murder of the French right here.
Yeah, this is. You're doing a murder at the moment. Now he basically
Oh.
automatically gets a huzzah.
And that will be very useful.
Yeah, that's going to be very useful for you, Matt.
Well done. That was 2 points, which I think you said you've paid.
Yes, I
Achilles,
did.
You were just 1 point, correct?
No, I was 2 points because I had a
Okay.
complication.
Woof. That was an awful lot. Very good. Chrono, vengeance.
Yeah, I'm gonna do formation change.
I thought you might. Why would you
Look,
do
you
that? Why
You know,
ever?
Chrono, I thought you were going for the epic point.
Yeah, what's the phrase again? Stupid or
Unwise and tragic.
Unwise and tragic. That's right. What are you gonna do over there on the left, Dalinor and OJ?
See, Matt, if nothing else,
I
you've
need to
made
move
them.
these cannons. Can I get that point,
What's that?
OJ?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're going to move the guns.
See, Matt, if nothing else, you've forced them to waste a point on a formation change to ensure that column doesn't get massacred.
Talavera 5. Revenge of the Village Idiot.
This time, it's personal.
This time,
This time-
this time we're coming in line, and you'll see.
All right, done.
Chrono is doing this. So yours is just 1 point, and Chrono's is 1 point.
Speaking of doing something fairly unwise,
So that
You didn't take the point, did you, Ron? I got it if you didn't.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
Alright, so
He's shaking. He can't charge me.
all right. So that is a point for both French players, for both French sides, I should say. Over here to Achilles. What do you want?
Okay.
Achilles, before you do a
hmm?
interrupt, should I get them with a bombard again?
Yeah, if you got targets, go for it.
I will look to
I'll pass.
Okay. Well, the one bombard is where it's always been.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. So it's that washes that we've said. So 3 for force. 2.
One.
Yeah, they've been standing bravely in square, getting whittled, but that's all it is. It's whittling.
and then Sherbrooke's gun.
Where's that?
Over here.
Thank you. And which one do you want this time?
It's going to go for them two again.
Them too. All right. 3 for 4 out the front. 2. On the plan. I
Ron.
think that's Ron.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Two
My
for-
son was bothering me.
3rd Battalion, 16th Leger.
Roll 2
How many?
dice. Roll high.
Roll 2
Roll
dice.
2 dice.
Oh, 2 high dice. Like that?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
And that's 3 for 6 in the back. There's 1.
How's that for you?
Oh, there you go. That's a little
See,
something. Little
That,
something for
you know what the difference was there, Ron? If I want you to roll high, you'll roll 1s. If I don't say anything at all, you'll roll a 6.
I guess. All right. So that's that was a point spent over here by the center
Yep,
left.
spent it.
Achilles passed, so we're back over to Achilles. Go.
All right. Try to remember what it was I was going to do now. Oh yeah. I'm going to move Portago.
Portago will move. Is that in the face of the enemy? Looks like it might be.
It definitely is. Yeah.
All right. When you move this guy, are you going to move this guy?
I am.
Go ahead, shoot him, Krona. Or
That's,
OJ.
yeah, some OJs.
1 die.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, missed him. All right, so you can go ahead and move Portago. What are we doing over here on the left?
I am going to volley.
Oh, we've got all these split crazy volleys. Very good. We'll start over here. That looks like 1. Yep. 1 in the Westphalian Leger. Chevaulegers.
That is me, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
And 1 over here on the Vistula Lancers. Yes. Yes. They've been hit. They've been hit driving in.
Be back in a sec.
I've upset Chrono's mojo.
Yeah, it's a reasonable goal. The only one I'm in love with is that. So, 1.
1.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nope.
No. No, 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 no. Yes. No shot there. Shot there. So 6, yeah. 6 for 5. Two. Skirmishers pay big, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This guy, I was looking at him. Nope, nothing there. Over here, creak, creak, creak. Yeah, so that's there. So 2 for 5 there on the square. Nope. And then 6 for 5 on those boys. One. No. Yes.
They shot the
It was
gun
4
last-
last time.
Just was 4. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I like it then. I like it now. It's 2.
Oh,
dear. Dead gun
Ow.
kills the gun. Don't see that much.
Especially considering it was canistering them in the face.
Yeah, well, maybe they were motivated. That's all I can say.
Third gun.
I think it's 6 and 2.
I'm gonna agree with that very strongly. We'll start with 2 over here. One.
Six.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, you do not get a huzzah.
Aw.
You get,
Get the huzzah of death.
You get 6 right there for 6 for right there. 3. Dead on the numbers. Ooh. That's not desirable.
No, it is not.
Okay, back.
Okay, much shooting. Is that out?
Yes.
So we said 2, right? Or did we say 4? We said
4, I think.
4.
You just excuse me for a couple of minutes, chaps.
Uh-huh.
What was that? 3?
3.
Three.
Yep. Ooh.
Ouch.
Oh dear. That was actually almost close. We still
And everything else is out.
Yeah, everything else is out or starts to go to the right side. All right, so we volleyed over here. Achilles moved over here. Everybody paid for their stuff.
I've got a melee.
I know. I asked a question.
Yes, paying for my
I'm
stuff.
just
Yeah,
making sure.
yeah. Did you? And you paid 2 for that, yeah?
I did.
Excellent. And now we have a melee, as the man said. That spent marker belongs to these boys.
To the French.
Yeah, it does. To the Baden boys. So the Baden boys are met in the face. 5-2. 5-2. 10. OJ.
Click. There you go.
Hey!
Oh.
That's
10
what you
right
to
back.
8. Oh, just makes it.
Be right back.
That was a big rally. Come on now. Let me mark OJ here. And now you must, unfortunately. Those same guys. Ah! Hang on, I got
Yeah,
it.
it's that same problem.
And I mark them. Okay. Any other melees?
Nope, that was it.
Wow, that was a bunch. You paid for them. I know you paid for the volley. Let's go over here to the right, Chrono.
I think I'm gonna volume return.
All right. What are you going to do over here on the left, Dallin or OJ?
Ron, do you have anything in particular?
Just a formation change, but I mean, if you got something else to do, go ahead.
Go ahead and do your formation change.
All right. 1 point for that formation change. Go right ahead and make it all over the place. And Chrono will start way here on the right. You look at that.
You're out. Did you get the point, Ron?
Yep.
No, there's no shot there. You're
Okay.
you're way too far down. I'll give you the other 3 though for sure. 5 for 4.
And I'm back.
Number 2.
That's you, Matt.
I think he's still stepped
Oh
away.
yeah. So Grim, pick this up, please.
Yep.
Killed him.
Yep. We'll tell Matt you got his guys killed.
They were dead anyway.
They probably
No, they
were.
weren't.
I think it's a
Not
skirmish.
until you sat
I
down.
know it's not. Never mind.
No, there's no skirmish.
Hard for me to tell. There's so many Spanish cavalry that are
A
weird.
few of them have it. Not. It's actually. I'm discovering that. Actually, it's more of a commentary. I'm discovering that not as many had it as I thought. Yeah, that's fine. 6.
Plus, no, the square doesn't have a shot. He has to shoot somewhere else.
Mhm.
And I think this guy down here has a shot as well.
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
I'm back.
Number 3.
Sorry about that.
3 up here. Grim got your dragoons killed over here.
Oh, I go away for 2 minutes, honestly.
Yeah, Chrono hit them with the artillery, but they were dead anyway, so.
So you say. Sorry, what am I rolling? I missed.
3 hits on your
Second-
hussars. Your
in the
hussars
second.
here.
Ready?
2.
Yes.
That's undesirable also.
Suboptimal.
All right, these guys, as you correctly observed, they're 1.
Missed.
And these guys, 1.
Hit.
Those are good, so that'll count.
Is it going here or is he going over there?
Oof, that's a toughie. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's going there.
Alrighty. So that's going to be...
Ain't nobody gonna like it. That's
6, I think.
6 for 4, yeah. Horse go.
2.
Dos. One.
These guys back here, I think, have a shot.
Things considering, Matt,
Yes.
those Cazadors got away with it.
2.
It's okay, Grim. I forgive you.
1 hit on the German Legion. Nope. 2 dead ahead. Revengi.
Bit unfriendly.
At that. 1.
1 here. Missed.
This guy could have chosen to go that way.
I wasn't thinking though because he's got guys
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he's got just enough there. Yeah. So, but that's 1 for 4 here,
Missed.
and
then 2 for 5.
Right.
1 hit.
Ow.
There's 2. Well, these guys are for 5s here now.
2 for 5s.
Nope.
2 for 4s.
2 1.
Nope. 2 for 5s.
That's
That'll be it.
yeah.
And then one more over here.
That's right, because he did. He. That was my marker. You're right. 1 there.
Oh.
Nope.
I rolled a roll for it.
All right, volleys are good. All right, pay the point for that volley. OJ, you had a formation change. Spin around, allies, Achilles.
Gonna move Campbell.
Campbell, face of the enemy.
I think so. Yes.
Is it?
It isn't yet, but it will be.
Ah, I follow you. Very good. On the center left, Grim Matt. Matt Grim.
No. Yes. I can feel another charge coming on.
Yeah. Because the KGL would have to hit the chasseurs, the 23rd have to hit the square, pretty much. So I don't think you can turn enough.
No. Okay. They've got to obviously wheel a bit first and then go, haven't they?
You know, you can go straight ahead from where they are right now and just bonk them.
Yeah, because you're centered up enough. If you go straight, you'll just hit them.
Okay.
So you're activating Anson for 2.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah. And he's got the huzzah, hasn't he?
Yep.
So he can get as well.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
I have suggestions as to why not, but you do you.
Because it's a square and he's got no negatives.
Those would be my thoughts.
And he's
Maybe it will be the Battle of Garcia Hernandez.
yeah.
Yeah, because that the one outlying example is exactly what you wanted to use. Good.
I take it you know what happened at Garcia Hernandez.
Look, you can't be a Napoleonic wargamer and not have some knob stand up and go, well, they broke a square at Garcia Hernandez. God almighty.
Hey, they didn't just break a square.
No. Don't start. Don't start. Do not start. A horse fell on the square.
Details.
Uh-huh.
It's still technically breaking a square.
Get out of here with that.
By dying.
By dying.
Exactly.
Yeah, by slaughtering the unit. Achilles.
These aren't doing anything at the moment. I can't sort of overwhelm him or anything.
Different unit.
Different unit. You're moving Anson.
Yeah, I'm done, by the way.
All right. Did you do a melee, Achilles?
I did not.
Ah, very good. Matt did. Which one you want? Left or right?
I did.
Left.
I did too. Let's start with the good one first, the one that's easy. So obviously the square.
The one that is that a plus to you or a minus to
It's
the
a-
square?
It's a plus to the square, so
Plus
it's
to
going
the
to be a
square,
6 to a 5.
All right, or 5 to 6, we should say.
Yeah.
5 to 6.
Matt, are you trying to get your golden has, are you?
He is. That would get one right there.
I've got Chrono's measure anyway.
That's a 9.
Oh,
That's a 6.
Brilliant.
9 to 6.
Luckily, I'm not cavalry, so you don't break. But
Yeah. That's
It's because you didn't spend your silver has, Matt.
all right.
Was
so
where you should have spent your silver has.
back the 2 inches, and that's the lot. All right, and over here, we say 5 to.
6. I'm fresh.
Oh, so you are 5 to 6. Eight.
Got him.
Oh,
That's a kill.
I will take my huzzah marker.
The KGL. So you will take a huzzah, but you will take a ding, therefore.
Yep.
All right.
That's like, as in many cavalry fights, my how the turntables.
Yeah, you're still
What?
you're still down though.
I'm.
What
I'm not-
exactly possessed you there, Matt?
He was
What was
flushed. He was flushed with victory.
He was listening to
Uh-huh.
Grim again.
It's
Oh,
British
just-
cavalry. It's British cavalry. It's what they do. It's British.
Yeah.
Should
It
never
was a good idea.
let the two Englishmen be on the same side of the field.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. they've been raised on Walter Scott stories.
I was listening to Grim. I don't know any better.
Oh yeah.
I don't know any better. Blame Grim. I've been misled. I was led
I
down
was
the
misled.
path.
I was misled. That's 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and we go to Chrono.
Let's see. I'll spend 2 for a move in the face of the enemy.
I had this image of the two survivors of that charge riding really fast past him, going, "We were misled."
On the left, OJ and Eleanor. What do you got?
Ron, you want to volley fire your 2 cannons?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
A volley for 2 cannon. Here we go. That they don't bounce.
I know, because the water.
No, volleys don't
Wouldn't
bounce.
matter. It's a great
Oh,
shot.
values no bounce. That's right.
You're hitting him with canister.
Yeah, that's
The
what
canister,
Yeah.
the canister will bounce. It just won't bounce that far. It's going to ricochet up off the ground. It's gonna ricochet.
Yeah, it's going to ricochet and it's all
doesn't have
going to
a
be
shot.
spent as a result.
He doesn't have a shot.
What was that?
He's behind this hill.
You're gonna aim this way?
No, no.
Then
come
you're
on.
hitting the corner of your own guys.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm not.
No shot. So up to if you want to put him back on his limber, I'm fine
That'll be 8, I think.
because I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to know when there's a hill you see. And by the way, there's no universe in which you're getting a shot unless you're on top of this hill because this thing is exactly that wide. So, yeah, 8 for 4, right there. 5.
Ooh,
That's nasty.
he is fresh, but yeah.
He
Number
was
2.
fresh.
Blammo, as the kids
Yeah,
say.
he's still relatively healthy considering.
Yes, well, shock. Yeah, considering he just caught the canister while in a bit of a bunch. Yeah, no doubt. All right, so there's that. That is 1 point for the volley. Chrono, what'd you do?
I went in and hit Hill again, so we'll see how this goes.
See how this one goes. We come to a 3, and I see over here a 4. 3 to 4.
7.
7. All you got to do is roll average, Matt.
You could do that.
Yeah,
So I
you.
was typing a message to.
Oh no,
Achilles.
that's me.
Is that you? Oh, okay. Well, Grim, all you got to do. Well, what were you waiting for? Then you do roll average. So away you go, sir.
Back with you.
That will shake him.
4 average or is 3 average?
Yeah, it averages to a 7. But my point is that there's no average on a single d6. They're equally likely.
No, I suppose.
But if you look at it this way, half the results on that die would have achieved the result you got. So,
And the other half would have been Matt results.
okay, so Chrono had to pay 1, and Dalinor paid 1 as well, or OJ paid 1 as well, and we flip around to Achilles.
Back to me.
You should roll
Well-
perfectly. I've lent you all my 6s.
Time
Well, I
to
didn't yet.
rally Mackenzie.
Mackenzie will rally in the face of the enemy, but he's resilient, so that's amazing. What are you going to do over here on the center left?
I think I'm gonna nick it, Matt.
You go for it.
What are you do?
Movement in the face of the enemy.
Movement in the face of the enemy. All right, while you're doing that, I will look over here at Achilles and at Mackenzie. Here is Mackenzie, and I see...
And it's gonna be Fane.
Fane. So, Achilles, 2 for 3. Half. Anybody else?
This is the only other part of Mackenzie right here.
All right. And that's 1 for 3. Okay. Is everybody? Okay. That's 1. Cost you 1.
Mm-hmm. Done.
Now comes Fane.
And that is Fane.
All right. Well, that is 1 point for Fane, and that was 1 point for Achilles. Please pay. Chrono.
I'm gonna pay for 2. We'll see how this goes.
What are you paying for 2 for?
A attack. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not. So I got 1, 2, 3.
Nope.
Nope.
Come on, attack the square. You know you
He
want it.
wanted to, but he couldn't.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Both pay for 1 dead.
He will pay for 1 point, which is for what?
Movement.
Movement. Face the enemy.
Is likely to be.
Likely to be. Over here. Dalinor OJ.
The entire story of the left side of the Allied line over
What
here
you got,
is,
Ron? Anything?
was
Do you have anything?
I
unwise and
can
tragic.
move something if need be, but if
People will write books about my
If not,
heroic.
then I'll take it. But I need one. Yeah, I'm gonna need like 2.
2?
Actually,
Yeah.
no, 1, 2. 1, 2. Probably gonna need 3.
3? You got it? Okay.
I think you could have done that
Tech
just going
scripter,
straight.
what are you doing in here? It's been a while, man. What you been up to? Hot enough for you? Wait a minute, I should ask. What is the temperature like in Arizona?
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, they did at Abu
Yeah,
Klea.
15
Yeah, they did at Abu Klea, but part of that was Burnaby being Burnaby. My guy Burnaby. So, Chrono, your moves all set?
Yeah.
Did you do melee things? Chrono, did you do any melee things?
I did not.
Okay. How about you, Ron? What you got?
Nothing right now. Freaking A.
Many French are leaving. Leaving.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to be headed this way. not
That's what
that
I
way.
thought.
It was in the book.
I read the book and it was stuff in
Yeah, I
it.
read your book, Delanar.
I read your book. You magnificent bastard.
It's going to clear all those guys out of the way so he can get that artillery shot
Just gonna blast you.
just in time, for the game to end.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Well, that was still face of the enemy behavior. So pay your points. I don't know if you had to pay 2 or 1 there, OJ.
2.
2. Okay. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Achilles.
Okay. We are going to volley
Oh, you didn't take your turn, did you?
because we have not done that
You
yet.
have not volleyed. No. How about you on the left? What are you all gonna do?
I'm not disintegrating. What can I do that I haven't done already several times?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing. Grim has now blocked the gun that he had.
True, but I did so for the reason.
Uh-huh.
That's it. It's already shot.
Yeah, you're getting low on options other than rallies, I guess. But you've had a bunch of rallies.
Well, in that case, Matt, I might move something.
Yeah, do something.
Do something.
Yeah,
For a
immediately.
movement
All right.
on Sherbert.
Point for a movement. Not face of the enemy or no? The answer is no.
No.
All right, Achilles, let's volley. Let's go right to left while they are frolicking over there.
I can't remember how to move. I haven't moved in ages.
We got this guy right here. That's 2 for
Yep.
4. 2 for 4, straight ahead.
Okay.
One. Hanging by a thread. Can you save him?
That's you, OJ.
OJ.
Oop, I'm sorry.
1.
One.
Mhm.
Hey, he lives.
Saves him. And these boys? Yeah, sure enough. 4 for 4. Right?
Someone's going to have to remind me movement.
What about it?
Is it like Blucher, for example?
No, it's any
No,
way, it's any way you want, really. Just make sure no part of you exceeds the movement allowed. And if you interpenetrate, it's a complication.
And don't get within 8 inches.
Yeah.
Mass is what? 8 again?
No, mass is 12. Mass is...
Mass is 12, yeah.
Mass is 12, yeah. 2.
I haven't moved in so long, it's like, what the hell do I do?
2 for OJ. Nothing. Oh, wait.
He's
They're
nailed.
They're 4.
Nailed to his ridge.
Nailed to his ridge, exactly. Those guys are dead. What
Mhm.
here? Oh, you
I think Mackenzie's the only one left.
yeah, he can shoot that gun for sure. 2. One. Nope,
Man,
not much there.
lots of hits and none of them stuck.
Yeah. All right, that's 1 point for all that. Your
Mhm.
your movement
Already
all done.
done.
Your movement all done, Grim.
Yeah.
All right, that was 1 point for movement. Volleys, of course, are interruptions. OJ, I'm going to start over here on the left. What do you want to do?
Excuse me. Within,
Yeah, but you already.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, but they already fired.
but they didn't move.
Ah, they can. Ah.
Yeah, man, they didn't move.
Yeah, they didn't move. Yeah.
Do we want to do it though? Is
Do it.
I'm moving.
All right.
Do it.
We'll move.
Chrono is moving. Okay.
We'll charge.
I paid the points for you.
Thank you, sir.
What? What is that supposed to be? What is this supposed to be? Are they sneaking up on them? Is that it?
They had to do a whole. They had to do an about face to do that. So they're advancing on them now.
That's hysterical.
Muffle their hooves so they don't hear us coming.
These guys were supposed to be having a good thing, and the good thing never happened, and they're still just stood there.
Yeah, they haven't moved. You may want to think about that.
Well, I mean, when can I move them?
Momentarily.
But they'd already moved.
Yeah, momentarily.
No, they've not moved this turn.
So can I move them?
Not yet. Give it a
I'm
minute.
done. I'm done.
Good lord. All right, here we go. Just the one fight, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Punishment.
4 to 4. You're in water. Punished.
Ah,
5. Oh no, OJ, can you make him pay for
Yes.
it? Yes, he can. The slaughter.
mm.
Your choice, OJ. Do you want a huzzah or do you want that marker?
I think he gets one. It's a 6-1. It's an upset victory.
Oh, it was. It was an upset victory.
And it's an even, so.
Yeah, it gets double. So yeah, you get a huzzah, OJ. A huzzah.
All for me.
That is a single skirmish point, Chrono.
For the Brits.
Delete. Yeah, that drops them by 1.
Got it. It is done.
So you get a. Did
I
you
think
grab?
I need a marker. I didn't see one laying around. Oh, there was one. Just
There's several of them lying around, actually.
this one right here. You got it. Good.
In the water, a wet huzzah. I don't know. All right.
Sluggy huzzah.
So that's 2 points.
At least it's not moist.
That is 2 points
Moist.
that the OJ has to just quiet you. And 1 point from Chrono, right?
Yes, I've been paid it.
All right. Over here. So Matt, what do you want to do? There you go. See, now you can move.
Now I can move.
It was actually 3 points we had to pay over here.
Oh yes, because you went through water. Good point.
Can squares move?
No.
No, because they didn't. That's yet something else certain other rule sets get quite wrong.
presumably I could just wheel this guy back. Yeah.
You just turn him around.
Yeah. Not like the infantry.
I thought we could only wheel sort of 45
That's
degrees.
if you're
or
going
something.
into melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might prefer just to wheel him back though.
You can move him any way you want. You got 4 inches.
Yeah.
You can shoot him all the way back here. That's the back. You can put your back spot right
Just there.
there. Yep. There you go. Your back spot. There you go.
Is that about right?
Yeah, I'd canter him a little to your left. I'd wheel him a little to the right though. Just one click. There you go.
Lots of maneuvering going on here.
Yeah. Well, it's expensive as it should be. That was Albuquerque, so if you got
Leave Anson as well now.
No,
they're Anson. They're done. They're done because they've not only moved but they have Hazard. Do you have anybody
Well,
left from Albuquerque?
Well, that's
He's
it.
got them.
Oh no, you got him.
Yeah,
But I think he's out of range.
Well, remember
Yeah.
it's where he was, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're out. So, all right, so that's it for the left. That was 1 point. 1 point. Achilles, what do you got?
Okay. Already did that. Already did that. Man, I haven't got much left to do.
Okay.
They're doing an interrupt on the other side, right?
Yes.
He's done something that is interruptible.
Yeah, kind of figured as much. Wow. All right. Oh,
Just
I
come out
think
and
I will
say,
change formation.
A formation change. Very good.
And that's
That's global.
global, right? Yeah. Okay. And it cost me 1, right?
1, unless you do it in the woods.
Yep.
Or if the person doing it is shaken, but
Mm.
who's doing it?
Manglano.
Interesting.
And Mackenzie.
That's what I was waiting for. All right. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
All right, 1 point for you and 1 point for
Already done?
Grim. And that was in the face of the enemy over here on the left. So, Chrono.
I'm gonna rally Baroy.
You will rally someone. You will rally Baroy. Let's find Barois. Where is our guy?
Just this guy up front at this point.
Oh, just homie up front here? Okay. 4 for 4s.
Got 3.
Well done. Nobody else?
That's everyone who's in Baroy.
Okay.
Who's still alive anyway and can rally.
Yeah. All right. In the face of the enemy, that was. Over here on the left, what you doing? OJ.
OJ, just move these guys up this way.
Okay, we can do that.
That is movement for Pataki.
Got a guy here.
You can get to right about there.
Yep.
Show him 6 inches off this spot. That's what you got to do. There you go.
Right there. Done.
Okay, 1 point. That was one.
Paid for it.
No, yeah, it's 1 point. So that wasn't the face of the enemy. Kronos was in the face of the enemy. So over here to Achilles.
Man, I just don't have much left to do here. Already moved them. Okay. I'm gonna pass. I don't have anything
Passing
to do.
over here to the right, or to the left, I should say. Matt and Grim.
What do you want to do, Green?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I already volleyed on this side,
Yep.
but these guys in the back row that didn't shoot,
Yep.
do they get to shoot?
Yes,
Yes.
sure do.
Oh, so I can pay for a volley and shoot with them?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that then.
All right, you're volleying. Go.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be these Portago guys.
Mm-hmm. So it's this guy and this guy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And throw in one more because this guy can shoot.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
3 so far.
So I got 3 so far.
Mm-hmm.
Make it
4.
4.
That's you, OJ.
I'll try how
4
many?
saves.
4 saves.
All but one.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
All right, that's the volley. I don't think anything else is.
I don't think anybody else has a
Yeah,
shot,
no.
but
All
hasn't
right, we
already
come over here to
shot.
the left. What do you want to do? We have stalled long enough.
I will do a rally on Sherbrooke, I think.
Sherbrooke? That's fair enough. Where are you? Start there. What's he got? 1 for
Got
3.
nothing better to do.
1 for 3. Yeah. Yeah, those guard boys are nasty. Permanent.
Can I rally anything here
Nope.
or not?
No, you may not.
You should have said something.
Yeah,
Nah.
because he just spent it. 1 point out. That was it. Spin around to the other side because a volley obviously is interruptible. OJ.
All right.
I'm gonna use it to move
You need
Talavera.
both point. You need both points.
No, just one.
I'm going to do a rally on my end.
Where's your rally?
It's going to be Solignac.
Solignac, starting here, starting there. What's he got? 2 for 4.
Got one.
Actually, that's not the guy you need to count off. This guy.
2nd Battalion, 54th Line, 4 for 4.
None of them. Ooh,
Oh dear. Permanent.
bad day for them.
Yeah,
Uh,
they're good and rattled. 3 for 3.
Pretty for yeah. He gets all but one.
Problem is, can't really do much. 5 for 3. All
All
of
back.
Nice.
Not gonna help me much, but
Yeah,
oh
I was
well.
gonna say all these guys back here. I don't know. 4 for 3. Not quite as good, but still. Anything else?
That's it for Solignac.
All right, that was 1. And Dalinor, you only spent 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I was still moving.
He's still doing geometry.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Giving me the itch.
It's your geometry.
Center's done because there's nothing they can do next turn.
Okay. You're out. You got 1. Oh, I see what you mean that way. Over here, Achilles.
I have nothing I can do.
All right, over
I
here
got
on the
fast.
center left. 1 point.
Now you can rally, Matt.
Who would you like to rally?
I would suggest Albuquerque, personally, but
You can't do Anson. You already did Anson.
Bastical really hasn't.
Actually, no. He
Taking
could, I
anything.
take it back. He could do Anson. He could. You do Anson, you can do Albuquerque. Up to you.
I'm going to
The
get
pro-
more bang for the buck from Anson, aren't I?
Yep.
So let's rally him.
All right. 2 for 4 here. Nope. And the other Albuquerque. Where's the other Anson? Gone. All right.
Oh,
There.
yeah.
All right, that's 1 point gone. And Achilles, you said nothing. Anything you want? All right, never mind. That was in the face of the enemy. So, Chrono.
We're gonna activate Castagne to move.
Have you been keeping up with these?
Yeah, I haven't done a lot,
Okay.
or they haven't cost a lot. And I had like I rolled like maximum number of.
Yeah. Okay. So what you doing?
Just pulling this guy back.
Okay. Face of the enemy and OJ. What do you got?
You might as well try to rally this, OJ. This unit.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Pour back 2 for 4.
Got one.
And these boys 5. Oh, sorry, no, 2 for 4. Got them both. Nice. Get them right above. Get their head right above water. Good.
And I took the point off. That was our last one.
Yeah. That's all of it. Over here, was that rally not the last point here?
Yes.
No, yeah, over here on Matt's side. I believe it was. Yeah, they're done. Achilles, you got anything you want to do?
No, sir.
All right. That's a pass. That's a total. So that's a pass here. Chrono, you're it.
I'm gonna activate Thonyak to move.
Okay.
You just pull him back,
Mm-hmm.
and same for LaPlane.
Okay.
Since I don't think it's likely to. I might as well pull this guy back too. There's no point in. Not gonna do anything there. And then my last point, I'm going to do a formation change here for the whole flank, and do some shenanigans. That'll be it for the turn.
You sold your parents' car? Okay, I'm asking. What was it, Red? Because, I mean, let's be honest. You're not 12 anymore. I want to know what it was. So here's the question as we finish off turn 10. It strikes
Turn
me as...
11.
Or finish turn 11 going to 12. Sorry, thanks. It strikes me as highly unlikely that the French are getting any better than a tactical victory. They're definitely not getting up here. We know that.
Yep.
They might get somebody over this road in strength. I have my doubts.
What are you trying to say?
They have obviously pummeled the Allies, but mostly killed Spanish.
What are you trying to say?
It's somewhere... I guess there's a part of me that wants to see how it finishes for the benefit of seeing how it finishes, but it's somewhere between a tactical victory and a draw, which parenthetically is what Talavera was.
Yeah.
I mean, just put my cards on the table. For my plan for next turn is blow this square up, blow up this cavalry, and then push up. to try and get some infantry over the road.
Right. That makes sense. Because nothing is going to happen here. From
No.
here.
Yeah, from the center all the way to Fane.
None of this matters anymore.
I got
Right.
their cavalry jammed me up in the center. So, well, in the center left, center right.
And in all honesty, I never really cared about trying to push up too far anyways. I figured my thought was keeping the Allied units here
Mm-hmm.
and letting Chrono beat the Spanish and get across the road that way.
Sure.
I mean, because we had a lot rougher terrain and better forces to face, so I never thought about trying to push too hard.
I was a little surprised at this gap not being a bigger part. Somebody want to talk to that?
I think the problem there.
I couldn't get over there without being shot up.
Okay.
Every time I got a guy up there, I had they only had 3. If you notice, I had to pull them back and friggin'.
Oh, when the
Friggin'
60th
pound around you.
rifles were there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, part of the problem also is that 2-inch thing. I mean, but the 2-inch thing with the hill means it's very hard to push up over the hill if they've got troops waiting back here.
Yes.
Especially because you can't charge them without being able to see them.
Sharps boys held off at least one melee attack.
I think they held off like
Actually, multiple.
3.
Actually,
I'm
Sharps
just saying,
boys
but
held off 2 melee attacks.
Okay, two.
They held
I
off.
mean, but so it took 3 turns just to dislodge those guys.
They held off 2 melee attacks that I made on them playing as the French.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
The
mean,
point being, though, I mean, you lost half your turns just trying to get the forces that were sitting on this side of the river out of the way, or at least one of them.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, the farthest I got was up here.
Yes, it's
Then got
marked-
shot to death.
The high water mark was marked by the bodies right there.
Yep.
yeah, that's true. I honestly thought when the 60th went down that it was going to be a bad day, but these
British infantry, the British infantry are resilient.
with rapid fire and resilient, they are just nasty.
They're hard to hit. They're really hard to hit.
And with this here, it even narrowed my friggin' charge even worse.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I remember. I figured that's what you were.
Yeah,
talking
because
about.
I was the one who put them there.
Yeah, but I remember Achilles saying specifically, "Yeah, they're actually kind of a cork in the bottle right now."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're those dragoons in a lovely way, actually, that speaks very highly of the system. I think. What do you do? What do you do except run up guns or shoot at them? Because you really, do you form
I
line?
have no cavalry to counter them.
Do you form the line? Yeah, that's another good point. The French were shy on horse. They really were.
yeah.
Because
you don't
all
have
their
any cavalry in the
cavalry,
center.
all their cavalry's up here,
Yeah, they had a few. They've got these guys.
and then the rest is down here.
They had a few.
Yeah, the only 2.
Now, see, I think if it were me on this side again, I think I probably would have just said I would have just accepted the possibility that they could charge, and I would have gone into line and just shot the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
I did. You killed those guys.
No, with more than one. I mean, going
No,
into
there's
square
2
and
guys.
just
That cavalry killed 2 guys, and then you cannon blasted another one to 2 points, and I had to put them in square.
Wow.
I was going to say the 14th
Sounds like a you
dragoons never,
problem, Ron.
never charged
No.
anyone.
Yeah, that sounds like
No, that tactic didn't work.
Yeah, it's this.
That's why I put up the boxes here to try to shoot you off, and I still wasn't getting the rolls. And then when I finally did get the rolls, he rallied them right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
In fair, as much as we like to pick on Matt, and yes, we do, he was dealt an awfully hard hand here.
Yeah.
I chose the Spanish.
Yeah.
Yes, but you chose the wrong Spanish, Matt, as usual.
The cavalry
You should have chose the Spanish on the right and made Peter fight over there on the left, because
There's method to my madness because I really don't know what I'm doing, and I've never played this rule set before, and I don't know much about Napoleonic combat either. I thought, well, if I
You would
lose,
think all the times you played with us in Napoleonic combat, you would know by now.
I thought you were the GDA expert.
Yeah, you know,
Isn't that Napoleonic?
vaguely.
Well, I understand the rules.
Ouch.
I understand the rules, but that doesn't mean I know anything about Napoleonic combat.
No,
Well, let me tell you, Matt, the Spanish have a much easier time on this side of the field than they do on the other side. This,
Yeah.
to me, is the weakest part of the entire coalition line, and any kind of concentrated effort here is, that would seem to me that's where you're going to make your money. That's
Well,
where
that's
you're going
why
to win or lose the battle.
I mean, in serious, I thought that if I tried to get into close combat early, then I might stand a chance of doing some damage and stopping the onslaught on there. But that didn't quite pan out very well, to be honest. That's
To be fair, Matt's dice rolls were awful.
yeah.
as well, and also my
There were
lack of.
times nobody rolled very well, so
Well, I had a brief flush in the middle there, which is quite good for me.
Mm-hmm.
you blew up most of my cavalry here. So you blew up.
There's something to be said for, not, I mean, when you're on the defensive, as we are in this situation, not attacking, not going into melee, even though you can, even when it's in front of you.
It's terribly
because-
seductive, but yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
but
I
just
do
not
get that,
doing
obviously,
it because that way you're only getting hit, when they attack you, which is only half of the, basically you're cutting down the number of times that they can do damage to you. And the Spanish units,
No, I
man,
get that.
with their
I
resolve, with the Spanish units' resolve, man, they just don't recover very well at all.
Well,
No.
first of all, they don't stick around well at all. But secondly,
Yeah, exactly.
That was my other worry because I didn't know what the dynamic was for them just up and leaving the whole left flank open.
No,
But at least if they're in combat,
just
they're doing
die.
something. If they're standing around getting shot, they might just bloody run away, and that would be the end of that, as it were. So that was my thought process, is to get them into combat and at least try and do some sort of damage before they completely melt away.
It's very interesting to me now that you say that, because there are very, very few rule sets. I can think of some, but there are very, very few where you have this larger morale collapse.
Mm.
Where, a battalion becomes a brigade, becomes even a division that just vanishes. Shaco has it. This obviously doesn't. GDA doesn't. Valor and Fortitude doesn't. And consequentially, you can wind up with some pretty tatty units out here with a lot of silver buttons on them that are still sticking around and threatening to rally, or at least threatening to speed bump, because they still throw out that 8 inches no matter what.
Yep.
I should be very interested to see you guys play this as for GDA when you get some time, because as I say, with GDA, at least with the combat, you're doing casualty. You kill what you roll,
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be very interesting to see whether that changes the dynamic very much certainly on this side of the battlefield anyway. But
Mm-hmm. And also, I think there is a question of, and there's always a question when you're building a scenario that isn't purpose built to the rule set. Michael Hopper, by the way, if you're watching this and you're wondering how we do it, Michael Hopper scenarios. This one, where is that book holding out? This is one of his wonderful Peninsular War books. Go get it, go buy it. Buy all of Michael's books, they're amazing. But he built originally for Shaco. And so you're always looking at him going, the biggest one is always, you compare that to what is offered by Sam Mustafa in his wonderful, very well done army builder for Lasalle, and you say to yourself, am I correctly? I had a lot of soul searching before I pooped on these Spanish the way I did. With their, and actually they're not the worst ones. It's these guys over here that Achilles was stuck with.
Yeah,
What?
in a Talavera, they are the worst.
Well, those guys are just blocking the town. They're not. You'll notice they didn't do anything, and the French were smart enough not to attack them. Well done. But these guys in the poor buggers' woods with their resolve of 3 and their weak fire, get out of here.
Yeah, the weak fire is really what makes really kind of what hurts them a lot, just because they're not going to win a firefight with the French.
Right.
Yeah. Whereas the French are not going to really win a firefight with the Brits.
No. I mean, especially you can talk about the rapid fire, which is making it 8 dice to 6, which is bad enough. But then you throw in resilient, yeah.
Oh yeah, being able to just rally a bunch of stuff off, and it's like, oh well.
Yeah. Plus, if they're guards as well, they're already hard enough to get rid of.
Well, you don't have too many of those, but the ones to put them up against are these Leger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they 6 to 6, fairsy, resolve of 5. That resolve of 5 is a big deal. You watch it over the course of 100 die rolls, which we had. It's interesting to watch. So
Yeah.
no, I absolutely do have this built. I've already got it built for GDA 2. I was finishing it for GDA 2 when I don't know why the idea. Oh, it was it was Sir not appearing in this picture, Mr. Peter Robbins, who had asked, could we do it for Lasalle? I said, sure, why not? So I built it. I'm very satisfied with Lasalle as a rule set. I think it is an absolutely terrific set. Yes, the volleys take a while to work their way through, but once you've got through that, everything else just flies. It really does. It is highly satisfactory. I am too interested to see, as I always am, to see. We did a full-on rules fight at Teugenhausen between them, and it just kind of depends what you like. Each one of them has a little tweak or two that's a lot of fun. And, we've said it a million times. The pre-charge phase in GDA 2 is so cool. It just is.
Do you think, Jim, that the battle scenario makes a big difference as to? I mean, we did both of those at Teugenhausen, and we say, they're roughly, we like some of this and some of that, but they're roughly equivalent. But at a different battle, one might be just better than the other one just because of the nature of that fight.
I think so. I think that you'd have to see, because remember, we also did it with Quatre Bras.
Yes. Yeah.
And once again, we did LaSalle 2 with Quatre Bras and GDA 2 with Quatre Bras, and both of them were awesome. I mean, both of them were really enjoyable. And the really weird thing, if you want to throw it into the pot, is Valor and Fortitude. Which is also a really good rule set for what it is. I would never put it in the same category as either GDA 2 or LaSalle, which I think are best in class, in my judgment. But yeah, I agree. Yes is my answer. I think also one of the things that GDA does, and I don't mind it, GDA's skirmish system needs to be fixed. Just because apparently David Brown lives in a world where brigades are only below a certain size. And he's far too good a Napoleonic historian not to know that they're bigger than that. So I don't know what the hell he was thinking. So that needs to be fixed. But what he does with unit abilities is he flattens the curve. There isn't a huge difference between say these poor bastards and even these poor bastards.
Yeah, these guys will be reservists or recruits under GDA.
Right. So they've got advantages. They've got advantages and disadvantages. It's not that they're not there, but they're a little more dramatic, just a teeny bit more dramatic here in LaSalle. So to your point, Achilles, that will play out definitely. And it also depends how you interpret the scenario, because I'm just going down, if you've ever seen one of Michael's scenarios, he just lists troop size and quality, and so you're kind of trying to make the two match. So how those decisions work is a little tricky, no doubt about it.
I did it. I've done it for his Asterix once,
Yeah.
and you're exactly right. It's hard to pick unit abilities, and also the skirmish thing. In the end, I just sort of broke it up and went on to Wikipedia or whatever, found some extra commanders and broke some of the really large units up so that the skirmish thing worked a bit better.
See, and that stuff I don't like. I don't like having that. To me, tells you have a problem.
Well, I mean, according to I don't know. According to that, the commanders were there, so rather than having a brigade with 9 units in it, you've got 2 brigades with 2 commanders, which apparently were there.
But then you run into the problem where GDA assumes you only have a certain number of brigade commanders on the field.
Exactly. That's what it breaks. You start running them brigade command. Yeah, nope.
So it's like
you can do it. The way I did it with his Asterix scenario was just you grade the division commanders slightly lower so they don't get as many ADCs.
Yeah, but see, listen to what you're doing to make the rule set not break. That's a problem.
Immediately Lasalle breaks it once you get too big, but
But were any of the other commanders at Asterix any good?
Well, but the point is when you take a scenario, but to Chrono's point, this took a long time because it's gigantic. And I checked this. Valor and Fortitude, GDA, and LaSalle all ran the same time at Quatre Bras.
Interesting.
They were the same exact time. So
same number of sessions, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm talking in terms of hours. So it's not like one is dramatic. And I was really surprised. Waterloo was 7 sessions for Valor and Fortitude.
Yeah. Which
so
makes there are a lot of units of Waterloo.
Oh my God, no! Yeah. So it's any battalion level game is going to slow down at something of this size.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I'm not going to fault any of them, but the skirmishing system is so vital to what David's trying to get across, and frankly, and this is what bothers me, that's why he bathtubs so much.
The skirmish system works well at the level he designed it for. The problem is that it interacts weirdly with his command and control system if you try to take it above a certain size.
And he wants to put up books that say you're playing Bautzen or that you're playing Lutzen, and you're not.
Yeah, you're not.
You're just not. You're playing.
Well, you're only playing one corner of it.
Well, but he's showing you that he alleges, nope, this is the whole battlefield. Here it is. If he did that, and he said, this is this piece, I'd be fine with it.
Bautzen was just McDonald's attack, though, wasn't it?
No.
No.
Yeah, I will happily, because would you believe I'm still sitting on Bautzen? Because I happen to
get off it.
Is that painful?
Look at the one I did.
I know, right? Those little bayonets on it.
No, you're thinking of the attack. I'm talking about what you get when you buy the 1813 book.
Oh, okay. Right.
Allow me to.
Yeah, no, I took mine from the rule book, the original GDA 1 rule book.
This is allegedly the whole field.
And trust me, Matt, I've fought Bautzen on WDS.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, just look at it on Blucher, right?
Yeah.
It's silly. I mean, this isn't Bautzen. And again, if it was McDonald's attack at Bautzen, I'd be fine. I don't mind that. It is what it is. But he makes, he's writing checks his system can't cash. I guess that's my point. So it's
you just said it was Fred's farm at Bautzen.
Right. Right. I mean, it's
Achilles Hill there.
Right. That's Fred's
Achilles Hill.
That is Achilles Hill. That's exactly right. That's Achilles Hill.
Achilles Hill.
It's Fred's Hill there. We're always waving at you saying, anytime you want to join us.
Yeah.
No, he was the honeypot.
You were the honey. Matt was the honey
I was
pot.
the honey pot,
I
yeah.
was the arm of decision.
It's strange how often I'm the bloody honeypot, isn't it?
But no, it's we will
Get a
will-
taste of it. They'll stand.
and it's a give him a taste of it. Thank you, General Gordon. And that's not to say I don't want to play General Darmay. I certainly do. I know that a lot of the folks here, including yourself, have a fondness for it. I do too. It just
Very little experience. It's just the only rule set that I know better than any other rule set.
yeah, and it does,
So-
it's funny. There was a guy who jumped onto the GDA page on Facebook and blasted it as overly simplistic. And I was like, oh, homie. He's like, he loved all the little knobs and gewgaws and spiky bits from GDA 1. And I avoided the tweet, the texting, but I very much wanted to go online and go, oh, dude, no. Just no.
That was taking a great deal of
curious.
self-control for you, Jim.
It did. It really did.
I'm curious what it's oversimplistic in relation to.
Yeah.
Oh,
in-
GDA 1.
Ah, I see.
He
Okay,
didn't.
not in relation to reality, but in relation to another game.
Yes.
It's overly simplistic.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
overly simplistic compared to what he liked in GDA 1, which is fine. I want to be clear. I was deeply, profoundly, wildly aggravated by the lousy editing of GDA 1. No doubt about it. But it's a good game.
Mhm.
It's a good
It's
game.
fun, yeah.
It's-
If you
well,
play, yeah, it's level, and when you play it in the right zone, it's aiming for it. It's a very fun game. It
Yeah.
plays very well.
Yeah.
There's some edge cases, well, not really in edge cases. It's like when you take it above a certain size, the skirmisher and command system starts to fall apart a bit.
Do you think that's just a TTS set? I mean, we can, on TTS, play as big a battle as you want.
Oh, that's exactly it. Oh, no, that's exactly it.
Whereas those rules are probably written for
8 by
guys with,
6 by 4.
you know, a division or so, or a 6x4 table. That's kind of what it's at.
He is trying. It is evident to me. That's what I mean by bathtubing. It is evident to me that David wants to fit Bautzen on a 6x4, or maybe on a 4x8.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to fit Bautzen on a
You
4x8.
You just play Blucher, that's all.
Yeah, which is why Blucher exists. Well,
Yeah.
but Bautzen Blucher is gigantic. We've played
Bautzen
it.
Blucher is the whole damn battlefield.
Yeah, it's the whole field.
And a bit extra.
Yeah, it's very big. We've played it, right?
Yeah, we did.
And it was much fun. But
I'm
So
gonna-
much fun, I want to play it again.
there you go.
For me, I actually kind of quite like the knobbly bits in GDA 2. I still feel like I'm fighting a battle because I'm controlling the skirmish screen, because I'm, I can't just move anywhere I want to, because, all of the other little spiky bits that are in GDA 2, for me, not knowing very much, it feels to me more like a war game, as opposed, or I feel more like a commander of an army, if you know what I mean, with all the uncertainties and did I remember that rule and didn't I remember that one, than if something was just completely smooth and, you move here, you roll a die, and that's the result type of approach to life. And there's certainly room for both, definitely. But for me at the moment, I still prefer GDA, but that's possibly because it's the only rule set that I actually sort of semi-understand.
Yeah. No, I mean, it took me a long time to let go of Shaco 2. I think it depends on the day and the setting. That I could easily see saying I prefer Lasalle over GDA, but I could also see myself preferring GDA over Lasalle. Yeah, I think
We'll just have to
I'm curious before we all go home. Let's all state our mind. Chrono, you're there too, right? It's kind of an either or depending on whether it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I think I tend to prefer LaSalle a little bit more of a GDA, but it's not like a huge tip one way or the other for me.
Achilles, what do you think?
Between those two, I have a slight preference for GDA 2.
Okay. How about you, OJ?
I don't know.
Go on, OJ, commit.
Blucher.
Ah, honest
So that's what I was
answer.
going to say,
Wow.
OJ. Damn it!
Honest
Are there,
answer.
are there spikes on the fence you're sitting on?
No.
That sounds painful. I don't know.
Dalinor. You can't say Blucher.
LaSalle.
LaSalle. Okay. Grim.
Not by much, though. Just by margin.
Yeah. No. Both are great. Grim.
Well, since Blucher's already been said, and I feel like annoying you lot, I say black powder. Yeah, just kidding.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Boo.
You want Black Powder? It's like Valor and Fortitude. It's basically Black Powder but better.
Yeah, right. That's Chrono. Chrono said the ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like the smoothness of LaSalle, but I prefer GDA.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Not by much, again.
Yeah. No. And it's a really cool thing to have 3 rule sets, because I put Valor and Fortitude in there too. You put a Valor and Fortitude, especially if I were at a convention, God forbid, and there was somebody playing a big Valor and Fortitude game. You're damn right I'd play it. I'd play the hell out of it. You know, I would love it. I think it'd be fun. It'd be silly. It'd be a blast. I mean, all these other things. But when it comes to I find GDA 2 to be a very rewarding experience when you play it. I really do. So we're very lucky to have 3 really, really good systems.
I think the big thing I would say is GDA feels more akin to the period, with LaSalle playing smoother.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. I think a lot of the things one of the things that was a huge revelation to me was the very first time I played a Squad Battles game, Tiller game, on the computer.
Yeah.
And I remembered all the years I spent playing Squad Leader, which I will never sell. It will be buried with me. My complete set of Squad Leader will be buried. I love it. But it made me realize, holy crap, are all these rules just that wasted? Because the computer manages it all for me, and I come to the exact same result.
Mm-hmm.
And I wondered the same thing about LaSalle versus GDA. Am I getting a manifestly different result for all the complexities of GDA? And I'm not sure the answer is yes.
No, I suspected
It's just
you're
about
not
the
getting
result, though.
you're not
It's-
really getting a different result. You're just getting a different feel,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
about the experience.
But
isn't it?
remember, Matt. Remember the famous quote by Alexander the Great: "Once I felt comfortable with the game rules, I could defeat the Persians anytime." I believe he said that. Right before he crossed the straits.
I tell you what, I'm definitely coming over to Kriegspiel and ruining your game over there. That's
I'm
it.
longing. I'm
Final
looking
straw.
forward to the day when neither of us can see the other across the field.
That'll be great.
You wait, you send me an order. Yeah. Yeah, I might do. I might not.
Is there anything larger scale than Blucher? Yes, is the answer to that question, and it is being played right now. And of the people in this, I got to look at the map. I got to look at the chat so I make sure I get my count right. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the 6 players in this game are doing it. We are doing a 1815 Val de l'Aigle Kriegspiel. And it is operational, and we are doing it. We have been doing it now for a couple of weeks, probably closer to a month, and things are happening. Can't say what, because it's a Kriegspiel, but that's what you got to do. You want to get above Blucher, that's what you got to do. The only other thing I could think of is you could do the multi-table game that is Snappy Nappy. And I, as you all know, I have one of those in the chute, which we will get to. We will do a full-on Marengo
Snappy Nappy campaign in a day.
campaign. Yeah, except for us saying a campaign in a day. So yeah,
No.
the Snappy Nappy campaign in a day is one, and GDA is another. So that's what we do. So we're off for a week. We are off for a solid week No game
So
Wednesday.
which one of you are running away?
No, it's actually Achilles and I. We are running away and joining the circus with Robert.
That's right.
I thought you already were in the circus.
Well, yeah, that's true. We're Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We're going to be at work, but we're Thursday and Saturday. We're going to be messing about here in the great city of Milwaukee at Adepticon, the second largest game convention in America now, if you believe that. After only Gen Con, of course. And so I can see what it is. I don't know. It's like gaming coming home. I'm excited. We're going to hang out. We're going to do things. So we will not be back until a week from Wednesday. When we will go and start playing some Long Street. Oh, yes. We'll continue our crazy Long Street game, which has been tremendous fun so far. We will go back to Melon for I Ain't Been Shot Mum. And I don't know. What do you think? Time to make Captain Achilles go back into the brush?
Man,
I think it's
just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back.
I think it's probably time to drag Dude Guy and Achilles, and of course, that means we have to make Chrono put on his shoes made of tires and his black pajamas and
Black pajamas.
and go off and run the most sneaky NVA. So we will do a little Charlie Don't Surf, I think. But before too very long, and if you ever watch the pile that I do post, AP514, good to see you, man. If you've been watching at all the pile, there's a lot of things coming up that we definitely want to get to. No doubt about it, we want to get to some Star Wars games. I want to get to... Shoot, suddenly I'm forgetting all the games. I'm going to go look at the pile myself, because that's the only way I'm going I'm ever going to remember. We've got to get Star Wars going. We've got to get the Snappy Nappy Marengo campaign going. There's some War Master I want to play. And if you didn't see it, they better not be teasing me. GMT put out that in April, we may be seeing Commands and Colors, Le Grand Battles, including a massive Waterloo game, bigger than anything we've played. So, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool games to come. Please, so like I say, behave yourselves while we're gone. We'll hopefully check in and say hi from Adepticon. But in the meanwhile, thanks to those who watched. Thanks to those who played. Until we meet again, please, take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause.
Good night, Ian.